to get filling. Just a second. Alright, here we go. Alright, and we should be live. Alright. So, Joe, you want to do some solos here? Okay, I'm gonna make that soundboard and keep using that.
Hey! Sorry, I'm just having a little fun with the soundboard. I didn't know it was a thing.
Hey, how you doing? So anyway, welcome to the Dev J Show with your two co-hosts. You got me, Jake, and the other guy named...
Joe, what's up?
Alright. So,
What's
Joe,
up?
you want to tell the people what we're about to watch in a second?
Well, we are now dealing with we are now dealing with yet another podcast, and I mean that in a good way. We're watching an awesome movie this time instead of more endless torture that I have to sit through.
Wait, wait,
That you
I did
on
last one.
showing.
I think the last one was pretty good.
It made no sense, but it was good. It was a good martial arts movie. But anyway, we're watching a good movie. We're watching Revenge of the Sith. Now we were Star Wars Day was technically yesterday, but oh my god. Anyway, yeah, Star Wars Day was yesterday, but we wanted to title our stream Revenge of the Fifth because it's it just works, right? I mean, it sounds cool, doesn't it? Hello?
Yeah, yes, I know
Hello?
that.
Oh, thank God. Charlie, seriously?
Oh, and I guess Charlie too, since it seems like Charlie is now taking over the stream too now.
No, she's got this new thing. She likes to, whenever she wants to leave my room, she just climbs up on my bookshelf and knocks my books off the shelf, along with my DVDs.
AKA, she's the co-host.
She's my mini co-host.
But the Three Musketeers, she's the third one.
Yep.
Oh yeah, it's the 21st century within the Sith.
Yes.
It's a pretty big film, in our childhood. So
I love this movie.
yes, and I think we can all agree, especially a lot, Urge Bill's kids here. So anyway, getting in on guys, well, as you want to watch this film, I'll show it on DVD because we actually do both have it. Yeah, it's been a while since since both of us actually have the same movie.
We actually have the movies.
We have the movies.
We have the movies. What was that? That was FX, right?
Yes, it's definitely FX.
We got the movies.
Yes.
FX has the movies.
Hi. Alright, I didn't start the movie, but I'm going to the DVD right now, so I'm gonna see what menu do I give because it's one of those older not older 2000s, the old Star Wars.
Early 2000s.
Well, okay, I meant like more like the early Star Wars DVD, menus.
Yeah, every time you put the disc in, like if you put the disc in different times or whatever, a different menu, a different DVD menu pops up, which I love that.
Yeah,
I don't.
yeah.
I wish that I kind. To me that just it's just awesome.
Oh, it really is awesome.
One of my favorite things. Even the 2003 Clone Wars micro series did that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Well, now you know. Uh,
Alright, I'm gonna see. What menu do I get here?
you want me to tell you which one I got?
Well, I mean, I thought we were gonna do like one, both at the same time, but I don't know. Let's see.
Oh, sorry, I was just trying to make sure that I had everything ready.
Hey, nah, it's alright. Alright, next time I've got Moosefall.
Nice. I got the planet where Obi-Wan fights Grievous.
Fight a Grievous, like there's multiple Grievous around.
Well, no, the character Grievous, General Grievous.
I know, you just say like a Grievous, like those like multiple Grievouses.
Uh, well, anyway, I'm ready to start the movie when you are.
Same here. Now, I will warn people that the chance that since we both watch this movie quite often, even on you, there's a chance that they may actually pause or have issues doing it. So, if that does
Yeah,
if that does happen, I will at least make sure we each other tell the other one so we can try and pause and try to figure out the around that. I hope not.
yeah. Good old disc scratches.
Yes. I mean, the
You
good
love
news.
to see it.
I mean, the good news is I do have a way to get around it myself, since I do own Disney Plus, so I could try to watch it there, but I hope not because then I
Good
have to
for
see it.
you. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Let me just put on my PS2 and I'll just play the game. I'm not wrong.
That'd be one instance away. Hey, at least you can say, hey, can Jill beat the game before the movie's over? Yeah, I get to all the scenes at the same time as the movie.
Well, I'm halfway through it already.
Anyway, on the
And
count.
the,
Count three.
yeah, sure.
1, 2, 3, go. I just saw fire. What do you get?
And I got Obi-Wan's ship flying away.
He decided, fuck this, I'm leaving. He dips. So, I think I told you the science.
Yep.
The science of.
Okay, I got I'm on the opening credits already.
Oh, well, pause. I got the science of synthesis,
You
assassination.
got like you got like the FBI messages and shit.
Oh no, I got the THX certified
Oh,
DVD.
oh, I think I accidentally skipped that.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I have to go do it. But watch out, so the
Sorry.
FBI coming after you for that one. You skip a logo, you son of a bitch! I'm coming after you on that one. Alright, so where are you? The opening credits?
32 seconds in with the start with Star Wars. I could just reset it. Here, hold on.
Oh, sorry. Okay, well, I'm trying to figure out how to check the time on the PS5.
You hit start, hit options. It shows the bar.
Alright, so where are you? 35?
32 seconds.
32? Alright. Stay right there. I'm gonna tell you when I get there.
Get there when we get there.
Now. Alright, I'm there.
Meow, 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 meow.
I like how we both do it at the same time. So, anyway, tell us what happens in episode 3 of Revenge of the Sith?
War!
War?
War! The Republic is crumbling under the attacks by the ruthless Sith Lord. Count Dooku. There are heroes on both sides. Evil is everywhere.
In a
In a stunning room, the fiend. Oh, I thought you wanted me to read the whole thing.
I guess I missed the second one. You go on the third one. All right. In the same move, the Fiend destroyed the leader. General Grievous slipped into the Republic capital and kidnapped Chancellor Palpatine, the leader of the Galactic Senate.
As the Separatist droid army attempts to flee the besieged capital with their valuable hostage, two Jedi Knights lead a desperate mission to rescue the captive Chancellor.
All right. Well, they saved the Chancellor, so.
Yes. Do it.
I believe in them. Now, I also want to say, I also saw this movie. I think I told Joe this away. I may have said this one of my streams away, but I actually saw this movie almost last week in theaters during the re-release.
Yeah, for its 20th anniversary.
Yes. Yeah, I wanted to see it. First time I saw a I guess this movie on the big screen. So I thought, how was the experience?
I I didn't see it. I didn't see the rewatch. I didn't rewatch it in theaters. I waited to watch it again for the podcast tonight. But I did also play the game yesterday for Star Wars Day,
So I guess you could say
and
he did play. I guess you could say he did watch it in a different way by being part of the action.
the game was released right before. I want to say maybe right before the movie released in theaters. But what's cool is that it utilizes actual scenes from the movie
Yeah.
in between the levels.
And also, it might be the only Star Wars fighting game I can think of.
Uh, that does have like an arena fighter, yes, because it's mainly like a hack and slash. I mean, that's what I think at least.
Alright.
Flying's for droids.
Droids.
Why do I have double?
What?
I hate that. I hate that when I use Peacock and Peacock, and I enable subtitles. It utilizes the subtitles on my smart TV,
You
like
get
it's not an
double.
actual setting in the app.
So you get those subtitles. Just to make sure that you know what it's saying.
Because I put on the subtitles for the movie.
Well, I mean,
This
that's
one fun begins,
yes,
yeah.
yes, it is. I mean, you know what they say. I mean, twice the subtitles mean double the V&B.
Twice the subtitles, double the experience.
Exactly. Like that clone who just blew up with his
By,
defense.
clone, that was a good opportunity for a Wilhelm scream. I don't. When did the Wilhelm scream occur in this movie?
I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Well,
Damn it, Charlie!
I think I know when. I think it was during the Europol section when Grievous was leaving and he pushed a clone off the edge.
Oh yeah. Charlie! Oh my god, she keeps knocking my. Oh, is there an echo by the way?
I can't think so. Maybe a no rollback voice, but yeah, I live with that.
Charlie, stop knocking my DVDs off my shelf. Come on.
She's just excited for the movie.
I mean, I'm excited to watch the movie too, but you don't have to keep knocking over my movies.
She just want to know will Anakin Skywalker gets blow up with missiles, or will Obi-Wan will?
R2 is the Chad. He's the best character. He's the main character.
I mean, he was in all 6 Star Wars movies.
Exactly. And he survived into the future sequels.
What future sequels? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know any sequels.
Timeline where the Disney sequels never existed.
As said, I really don't want to get in the whole debate about this because trust me, it's like a toss suit of you don't I don't
I'm joking. Relax.
hey,
Charlie, stop it.
I'm just saying like talking about sequels like a curse like you will not win no matter what side you're on. At this point, I would not talk about it. Trying to talk about The Last of Us Part 2. It's best to not get in as good as you can.
Also, Obi-Wan is not good at flying. Okay, I gotta turn one of these subtitles off. Charlie, stop knocking over my DVDs.
I agree. It's a bad idea.
Okay, this right here is proof that Obi-Wan sucks at flying.
I mean, it's not like he getting bumped by Anakin.
Rammed into Obi-Wan's ship. He's like, what the hell?
What the hell are you doing, Skywalker?
What the hell are you doing? Oh yeah, I love the Star Wars Episode 3 game. I was literally in a Star Wars binge yesterday with the games. I played a little bit of Revenge of the Sith, then Force Unleashed, and then I went to Fallen Order. I was just in the adventure mood. I was thinking about playing Battlefront, but I was more of in an action and adventure mood instead of a shooter.
Yeah, I was actually going to do Battlefront 2, but the problem is I was too lazy to get the PS2 set up, and for some reason Steam did not want to work with me on Battlefront 2 EA for some reason. So I thought, you know what, how about Dead Survivor? Not not the most closest to the timeline, but I mean,
Oh my god.
Oh, I
I
didn't.
figured out the subtitle problem. It was the closed caption setting on my PS5 for
Oh,
the DVD settings.
oh,
Because some of my DVD, I was watching like the Adventures of Tintin, and that doesn't have subtitles, so I had to put on closed captions. Oh my god, Charlie!
my God! Thank God we're not taking every time Joe says the word time because we'd be dead at this point.
Yeah, the Chad.
I like how you now you just go off that R2 is the Chad.
Charlie! Oh my god!
Charlie really want to be part of the team, as you can probably hear.
Did you hear her meow there?
No.
Oh, well, she just meowed.
Well,
Okay, give me a second. I'm still here. I'm still watching the movie. I'm just cleaning up my DVD mess.
your DVD mess. All right.
Yeah, my DVDs are all over the floor.
Oh, hang on, Joe. Here's the full-legged cyborg himself. Mister needs a cough off.
Wait, what? How far are you?
Grievous.
Okay, I'm now at Grievous. Now he pops up.
Well,
Am I
well,
a couple seconds behind you?
well. I'm about 55 seconds. What are you?
8 minutes and 41 seconds?
Oh, okay. So I guess I am
Just
behind.
as Count Dooku predicted.
Alright, what about now?
Destroyers. Okay, they're getting in the elevator.
Alright,
I
this
love
one.
that whenever I explain something that's happening in the movie, I feel like a narrator. Um like the audio description settings on Netflix for a movie.
So what's happening
Ah,
now, Joe?
R2 stops the elevator. You press the stop button? No, did you? No.
Wasn't me.
Also, which version of the movie do you have? Widescreen or full screen?
Widescreen?
Okay, yes. Nice. We have the same copy.
Oh, good.
Hide, R2! Hide from the droids!
I like how you're making it sound like he can hear you saying, Joe told me to hide, I gotta hide. Thanks, Joe. You warned me. Yoink.
This was one of my favorite levels in the game. The elevator level.
Oh, when I had to leave Obi-Wan behind, gets the high ground.
I just love it when R2 keeps messing with the elevator. R2, we have to go up, damn it! Not down, you dummy.
Honestly, we won't be improving. We need to be going up. I like how almost every line in this movie has now become a meme at some point. Like this one. We need to be going up, not down.
Oh,
It's actually kind of funny thinking that if I'm looking at it, I think the super bad droids had the voice changes in this movie because they sound a lot more softer. No, actually, no, that was the Clone
give me
Wars.
1 second. I gotta go get Charlie. Give me 1 second. I'm still here. Keep watching. Give me.
Well, just like Anakin, we had to leave Joe behind in the elevator. When he gets back, he's going to probably cut us in half with a lightsaber. He definitely said
Okay,
something.
I got Charlie.
Don't worry, R2 just committing some homicide here.
R2's the Chad. He just set droids on fire.
Yeah, watch out for those oil fires. Once again, Palpatine loves to sit on his thrones, even when kidnapped.
Yeah, he's got his throne.
He needs
What
to
if he was doing the Leon pose from Resident Evil 4?
still handcuffed. Oh
Yeah,
no,
Dooku.
it's Dooku. I don't know why, but this medicine Dooku just walks
Hey, the
over.
proper Chad.
Yes. Hey, boy, I want
Why
just.
am I calling everyone a Chad?
I know. Hey, boy, imagine Dooku, instead of jumping, he just falls by accident. He just like,
He
oh,
just breaks
oh,
his leg.
oh.
Oh, he does the his grunt sound from the game. Also, I don't know if you. If, I'm gonna try and play my soundboard files that I have on my phone because I just want to know if it can be heard.
I mean, if you wanted to, I would say don't overdo it, but still,
No, I was just doing the Anakin death stream. Tell me if you hear it.
can't hear it.
Oh crap!
Ah, justified, double the fall.
Double the fall. Twice the pride, double the fall. Twice the pride, double the Wonka chocolate.
Yes.
Twice the cavities, double the chocolate. Because he was
Lollipops.
really he was in the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory reboot with Johnny Depp.
He was Wonka's
He
dad.
played he played Willy Wonka's father.
There's that no kick, like kick. Hey,
Also,
Molly.
Obi-Wan gets wrecked.
Yes. Hey, Molly. Fun fact. Yeah, I'm gonna say a lot of fun facts in this. I don't know if you know this, but yes, there was a novelization of Revenge of the Sith, and it's actually considered one of the best novelizations of a movie. I think it's the Star Wars canon or legacies or legends. Well, the
You
reason
think that's it?
Well, the
Oh,
reason
sorry.
well the reason I'm telling you that is most because if I'm not correctly, the novel actually reveals a lot of stuff that the movie never says, and to the point where people consider the novel a lot of things that happens in the novel as also can and it's stuff that will happen in the movie. Like it gives you a lot more insight. Like you actually learn about what Dooku's plan is after this. Oh!
Oh, after the movie.
Well, I mean not after the movie, but more like what's going through the kids'
We're
heads.
about to get the line. We're about to get the line. Kill him now. I shouldn't.
Do it.
Do it. Do it.
And but I like how you can actually see his head move back there.
I never noticed that detail.
They
Same
should.
reason why I never noticed the detail about the mama bear in Shrek.
He moves
I
the
never
concept.
noticed that detail until now.
Yes. Anyway, here's a fun fact. In the novel, it was assuming that the whole plan here was that Anakin and Obi Wan will capture Count Dooku at the same time they would rescue Palpatine, and the idea that Dooku will be held prisoner, and eventually he will have been free, and Pain's whole idea is all the war crimes that were committed by the Separatists will have been done at the Grievous. With Dooku just saying, "Oh, it wasn't my plan for the attack. In fact, all those war crimes committed by my side was actually committed by Grievous. I was just kind of going along with it to try and free the systems. That was the plan. That's why
Yeah,
Dooku.
he believed in the dark side, but for good intentions.
Well, I will not good attention. Trust me, Dooku was still a pretty bad guy. Like I want to mind you, if I think I'm remember correctly, someone once said Dooku can act civil or
Well, I'm true.
yeah, that's well, I'm saying. Anyway, what I wanted to say is Dooku can act as cinnamon he wants, but I want to mind you, Dooku's idea of his version of the Empire with Palpatine would have been, I guess, almost even no more messed up than the actual Empire you see what during the events of obviously what happened and Okay, when I say canon, unless I specialize Disney's canon, I want to talk about I mean like what actually happened. But anyway, what was I saying? No, pretty much Dooku's idea of what Ponty promised him would have been they would turn Anakin to the dark side, but Anakin would have been more or less like the leader of the Dark Jedi that Dooku would have led. Like Dooku would still have been Palpatine's apprentice,
Yeah.
and they both will rule the galaxy. But the idea there would have been a lot more human folks. Like any other species that human would have been be like second class citizens to them. Because fun fact, Dooku does not like any other species but humans for the most part.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he'd be just as twisted in the acid, in the acid empire he kind of messed with the rules. Look, pretty much what I'm trying to say is, Dooku can try to say he's doing for good reasons, but let's be honest, at this point, he's too far gone.
He's done. He's done. He's terrorism. He does terrorism.
He's a determined terrorist, I guess you could say. I mean, he is taking fire against the established government, so
Terrorist.
so, yeah, but pretty much the whole idea was that's why Grievous, that's why Dooku had Grievous be the commander of the Droid army. The whole idea was they would join Grievous under this, under the blanket. Pretty much they would do him under the blanket, saying that Grievous is the one who caused all the war crimes and all the type of thing that the Siths would have done.
Charlie.
With the idea that Dooku just, was forced to go along with it, that it got out of hand. That's the whole plan.
Yeah.
But yeah, and
Also.
oh yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Oh no, I'm also gonna say, Dooku's whole plan of taking down the Jedi would have been corrupting most of them. He wasn't going to kill them all. Only killed only killed someone they can't turn, but in the west of the dark side. And the idea that he would have an army of dark side Jedi's. Oh, there goes your dad, bucking on the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, and by also another fun fact. This is the last one for a moment. Did you know?
Okay.
Did you know Dooku never liked Anakin? He never liked him.
Was Dooku? Was he in Phantom Menace?
No.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, Dooku actually wanted to turn Obi-Wan to the dark side, not Anakin. He actually liked Obi-Wan. He think Obi-Wan would have been a better Sith than Anakin.
Yeah.
He actually, I'm not. I did the scene play. Tell you all later.
Also, speaking of novelizations,
Slower than I expected.
General Grievous is shorter than I expected.
That hurts Grievous right there. You focus on right there.
Anyway, speaking of novelizations into canon, so I can't recall the guy's name, but he did novelizations of Metal Gear Solid and Solid 2, Sons of Liberty.
Right.
And Kojima liked them because they were so accurate to the canon.
Nice.
And I think Kojima wanted the novelizations to continue, even though the original author did eventually pass. But he wanted to honor the guy's memory, to honor the guy's work for having really good novelizations of Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2.
Oh, nice.
I just thought that was pretty cool.
Alright, that's a good
Also,
idea.
the battle droids with the electric staffs, they kind of scared me as a kid.
What, the Magna Gods? I mean, they were a pain in the ass.
Without their heads.
I mean, they were a pain in the ass to deal with.
Oh God! At least in the game, at least in the movie, it does not have the huggy droids that just give bear hugs in the game. Because in the game, there's these super battle droids that they just give hugs, like powerful spine breaking hugs, which is also terrifying.
Yep.
Also, here's another scene of R2 being a Chad.
Oh, boy, I also want to add a fun fact. Did you know in the concept art, there was actually supposed to be a scene of Jimmy Grievous fighting against Obi-Wan and Anakin on the bridge before he left.
Oh, was that a deleted scene?
Yeah, fun fact, a lot of the things that happen in the novel and in the game are actually supposed to happen in the actual movie. Like, you know in the game,
Yeah, that's right.
like,
The game it had concept art, and it actually shows cut content from the
yeah.
movie, which is really awesome.
Yeah, the set was supposed to turn, and as it does, you're supposed to see a fight scene with Grievous and his band guys against Obi-Wan and Skywalker. But anyway, here's the fun fact. Anyway, here's a big fact why there's so much content about women's the Sith that you don't see on screen. Did you know of Wednesday the Sith will be around almost 4 hours long?
No.
Yeah, it was supposed to be that long. I think it's kind of joke that there was the Joel Lucas cut. almost 4 hours long of Revenge of the Sith.
I'd watch it.
Like, do you know the movie was started with not with the Battle of Coruscant, but with several battles on several different planets. And do you know by the time Palpatine would have been rescued, would have been an hour within the movie in the whistle cut.
He's been sitting on his ass for a good hour.
Yeah, I
For
yeah
hours.
yeah I actually think you actually do see him getting casted in one of the ideas for the cut.
We're about to get another one of the meme scenes or the meme quotes.
Soon be. No, I gotta ask. I like the Palpatine just thinking. I hope Anakin
I
is
hope
good
he
at flying this thing.
survived it. Also, does the novel explain how Anakin got his scar? Because I know that was in the micro series, sort of, but they never really explained how he got his scar, and I always wondered that myself.
Um, no, I don't think it did. In fact, I think Joe Lucas didn't have the explanation why he got the skull. I think they just said that.
They just
That
thought it was cool.
yeah, he just thought it cool. It just adds to the character. Thought I just like the look. Like, here's another fun concept idea that they were asking him to do. What if I tell you Anakin? Well, actually, we're supposed to take Count Dooku's lightsaber and keep the whole movie.
Charlie,
Happy end. No happy landing.
another happy landing.
Yeah, I'm not joking. Anakin was supposed to keep the lightsaber so that he was dueling his own and Count Dooku's lightsaber until the end of the movie where he was switched to Count Dooku's only.
Yeah.
What else? But yeah, there's a long concept art for this movie. Like, what if I take this, what if I send you what Anakin Skywalker was supposed to look at in the movie at one point early on?
Didn't he? Didn't he? Didn't he have a mohawk?
Yes. Have you seen that image?
Yes, I have. Thanks to the YouTube channel Flandrew, he did like a video about Revenge of the Sith.
Oh, okay. Well, here's the design.
Oh my god, man, that needs to be that should have been an alternate costume in Force Unleashed. Like I could see Starkiller rocking that outfit for some reason. Or wait, is that a similar outfit that like hairstyle you can do in Jedi Survivor? Like,
For,
do you know if that's a hairstyle that you can do in Survivor?
I don't know you do that. I don't know you can do for the mohawk maybe, but I don't remember. But anyway, also Bobby
Uh,
videos. This is the mohawk design. I just want to show you that.
yeah. So yeah, Anakin was supposed to have a mohawk for this movie, which I can't picture it. I just can't.
Yeah, I think it's nailed too much. I think even Joe Lucas said that it was nailed too much.
It's too much.
Yes.
He literally said, "Oh my God,
And by the way, again, you also see his muscles, his chest. That you can totally tell he's like, yo, I can
like
buff. Like
he
he's a
straight up
warrior.
looks like he straight up looks like a Bethesda character creation.
Yeah, he looks like what most Node players think
If
that
Anakin was in Skyrim,
that buff Node. Like he could just not count Duke and have his hands. Wait, by the way, if I'm
but
funny,
instead of it being called the Dragonborn, it's just the Sithborn
oh god.
or something, or
Or
the Dark
the chosen
the
one.
Dark Lord,
How about the
the Dark
chosen?
Lord,
How about the chosen one? Because don't forget, he is the chosen one.
the chosen Lord.
Yes. Oh, by the way, no fun fact. If I'm not correct, I think Hayden Christensen is actually a pretty tall guy.
I believe so too. Let me actually see.
Yeah, I think so. And also pretty horny as well, going into this film. You know, I will say this. We watched it again, I would definitely say, yeah, the romance is kind of creepy at times. I just want to remind people that while I will agree, I do like the prequels at times, but even I will admit, some of the dialogue is odd. I want to remind you, don't forget, Patty fell in love with Anakin after Anakin told her that I killed every Tusken Raider in my path. I killed the men, the women, and the children.
He is 6 feet tall.
So okay, so he's big, big,
Oh my god, he's taller than Obi-Wan.
and taller than you and me, full C.
Damn it!
He's taller than both of us. I didn't know it.
Damn it!
Actually, I think if I'm not correct, I think for the Kenobi series, I think they actually, I think I don't know if this one was sent to you, but I believe they just put the Darth Vader suit on him, and so I don't think we need to make him any tall. I think he's tall enough.
Yep. What if someone just sees them right there? Because they're in a freaking barren hallway. I get that they're behind a pillar. I am
Yeah.
sending you to the Mustafa system.
Well, not yet.
I just don't.
It is actually. I do like the Sephiroth theme here. Oh, Grievous theme.
Yeah, the score in this movie alone is so good. I mean, I love the score. I love the entirety of John Williams' score. Like
He
my
definitely
top
composed it.
favorite, my top favorite score soundtrack in the franchise is Duel of the Fates. I love that song so much. I loved it in the Phantom Menace, and I love it in this movie as well.
He sounds like me when I'm extremely sick and I need make a cough. Like you ever get that feeling like you need a cough, but you don't know like do I do it now or later?
Charlie, stop it! Jesus.
Now you're just
God,
taking
most
like now you're just taking like why can't Charlie be like Grievous to my power team? Why can't you follow my orders?
no, no, why no? She just keeps knocking over my DVDs.
Power.
More powerful
So
with unlimited power. I love the transitions. I love the transitions in this franchise.
same here. Oh, hang on, dude. We gotta get the Warmat scenes.
The dialogue may be cringy, but I still like the acting.
Once again, I got nothing against the actors. That the actors, it's not their fault. I said I did. This is the best way I can describe the prequels and Joe Lucas. He's a great visionary. He has a lot of great ideas, but he needs someone to help to put the script, put the dialogue down. He definitely needs someone to help out with the directing and script writing.
Yeah.
I think that's the best way people can put it out. Like he made a Wizard trilogy, then when the prequels come down, everyone thought it's still Lucas. He knows what he's doing. He made Star Wars. So he just had a bunch of yes men, but not enough people can say, hey, maybe let's kind of work on the dialogue here, maybe a little bit. Let's do another draft here. And by the way, I want to remind you, Patty was 14 when she fell in love with Anakin as a kid. I just want to say that too.
Yeah, this scene, these nightmare sequences kind of scared me. I mean, the more I think about it, because I've watched this movie a crap ton of times as a kid.
But I'm just saying, I see find it kind of funny. I see the thing about it. Technically, Patty was the one who kind of, I guess, groomed Anakin first. I'm not saying she's a pervert. I'm just saying that it's kind of funny to actually think it like that. I just find that kind of funny.
Yeah. Is this the same apartment from episode 2?
Uh, I don't
Because the
know.
windows look the same.
Well, there's no windows there from the looks of it. It's just like a big open.
No, 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 no. You saw those bars, those horizontal bars behind Padme? That was the window.
Probably. Probably decided that, hey, if one person's not killing me here, I need like an Anakin to watch me all the time.
Oh god, remember his creepy dialogue in Attack of the Clones?
I think he still has some here. It's toned down a bit, but he still has it. had a dream. A bad dream. Oh, okay, I'm gonna tell you right now. This is a secret, but okay, you know when I was young and I used to have long hair.
You tried to get your hair like Anakin's?
Yes, it was. Looking
No,
back
no,
on it, was not.
no judgment. I believe it.
It was
I
not.
tried to get my hair like that too, but I know it couldn't because my hair's too curly.
I like how all of us when I say we need Agnes hair. There were a bunch of young kids with long hair like that.
Like at Universal, like when I was like, it was like around the time when this movie came out. Like I went to Universal with my parents, and my dad and I got our faces photoshopped in a Revenge of the Sith picture frame. My dad was Obi-Wan and I was Anakin, but
Yeah.
I had such a baby face. My face just looked so weird.
Oh wait, no what? Actually, I did one of those too, but mine was Attack of the Clones.
Ah, what was your face photoshopped on?
Anakin.
Ah, nice.
Somehow I look younger than I think it's even younger.
Yeah, isn't he like in his 20s in this movie?
I think he's probably like 22 or 23.
Oh, we got. Oh, here's another good scene. This is I like to depict. I depict the Jedi's code to be similar of a samurai's code.
Well, I don't.
Do not you let your emotions sway. Do
Well,
not let your emotions rule you. Like from Ghost of Tsushima.
yeah, but
So you kind of see what I mean.
yeah, but your mother goes to sleep. Just as in the prequels, you do realize that the whole palm is that the palm of the Jedi. That they became too static. They like they don't want to allow emotion to run wild, but the problem is then you end up with situations like this when someone one of them saying, "Hey, I kind of need some help. A loved one is about to die. Like, what should I do about that?" And saying, "Do not miss them. Do not mourn for them.
You,
Be happy for them.
it's not good to mourn. Do not miss them. Do not mourn. Like,
Don't love them. Don't care about them. Care less about them. Simply go."
let go. You must.
Like, if I'm not correctly, this is actually why the Jets fail. They kind of
I believe it.
like
It's
it,
arrogance.
yeah. It's just the lack of conflict and acting like they about anyone, and the whole emotional distance from anyone causing them fall because then you get members like this, you assume they get emotion, and when the whole group to say no, don't have emotions, and that's why so many Jets kind of fell to the dark side during the Clone Wars. Like, if I'm not good, I think there's like almost 5 or more Jedi fell to the dark side during the Clone Wars alone.
Uh, I can't think of any other one besides Anakin, obviously. But what other ones were there?
Well, for one of the Clone Wars, there's that one form guy who was leading the Final Force at one point. Pun
Oh yeah.
that asshole. Then you also got Bears off Ahsoka's fin. He also kind of sabotaged the Jedi Temple. Was it? Um, I can't remember his name. He was the guy who fell in love with Ventus, the Jedi with the
Oh
dreadlocks.
yeah, you told me this yesterday.
Yeah, he fell to the dark side at one point in Legends. I don't think he did in canon, but we could count him as a maybe for either one. For Legend, yes, but for
I need to continue Knights of the Old Republic.
yes, what's also another one? I think think.
I would continue Knights of the Old Republic, but I'm not that good at the gameplay. It's too a little bit too automatic. But I mean, I understand that
What game?
uh, Xenoblade and Final Fantasy XII: The Zodiac Age
Okay.
are also automated as well.
Okay.
Maybe I just need to level grind and get good.
Good. Oh, boy. Before I forget, the other guys who did fall into the dark side, I know there's some others, but the major ones besides that one guy from Clone Wars will have been they eventually joined the Inquisitors. Because fun fact, a lot of the quizzes who end up becoming the quizzes during the Empire Age went joined the dark side long before the events of Order 66.
Yep.
What?
Yep.
No, I mean I have to say that for a second. This is outrageous. It's unfair. Take a seat.
Why do you judge me so?
And by the way, I want to imagine Mace just said like, no, no, you don't sit down. You just take the seat. Get out of here. Leave. Oh, and okay, I'm gonna say this. After watching that one video about Mace Windu talking shit about everyone in the council, now I can't look at this, shot anymore because now I just have imagine Mace is also saying, "What about the Tory attacking on the Wookiees, so?" I don't know why, but now every time I see Kamundi, now I keep imagining Mace is saying, Kamundi is a warmonger. He killed a bunch of innocent Geonosians and famed dollars. Example, that is canon. He did. I don't know about the kids, but he definitely killed a lot of Geonosians in fire.
Yeah.
Oh, and also, by the way, here's another fun fact. I hope this doesn't sound explicit when I say this, but we know how the Jedi are not supposed to have emotional attachments to anyone.
And yet Obi-Wan did in the Clone Wars. Yes, I know that.
And
I knew that.
he may or may not have a son.
Okay, I didn't know that. Was that implied in that episode?
No, but let's be honest. Supposedly, the Duchess has a sister who had a son, and so far we only see one sister, and she's definitely not old enough to have a son at that time. And to be fair,
Oh,
that
God.
son, he has a similar haircut to Obi-Wan's. He looks kind of similar, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I like the theory that that might be his son.
Also, sorry if you hear a constant bell ringing. I'm trying to get Charlie's attention with a toy.
Right,
She keeps climbing my DVD shelf, so I'm making her play with the toy.
right. But anyway, the reason I want to tell you is this. Thinking of the Jedi are not supposed to have emotional attachments to anyone. But
Yes.
it does not mean they can't, sleep around, if you know what I mean.
It doesn't mean they can have feelings,
Uh,
because they can have feelings.
no, it's mean that they can sleep around. They just can't have feelings with anyone about it. I'm not joking. That's
What?
like Mokum Mundi, the guy with the big head.
Yeah, the hologram guy that we just saw.
Yeah, what if I take he had like 9 or 12 wives?
What? And you know what? He was the first Jedi that was given to me to play as in Battlefront 2 on the campaign mission.
Yes.
Why him? I have no idea.
Well,
Oh,
that,
because it was that mission during Order 66, I guess.
oh yes. Anyway, the reason why he's allowed to have wives is mostly because taking his species, there's not a lot of males left in his species, so he was allowed to have wives to kind of help grow the population back. So that's why he was allowed to have multiple wives. He just can't he just can't be attached to anyone. So in other words, so he's that one girl who, you know how a lot of couples always say "I love you," like Kamili's not allowed to say that. Pretty much. It's kind of fucked up if you think about it.
Yeah. Also, I never noted. When I was young, I never realized that Yoda had hair. I just thought he was bald because the Lego game made me think that he didn't have, because it didn't show him having hair in the original game.
I mean, I
Like
guess.
his head was entirely green,
I
like
mean,
no hair.
Technically he is bald. Just he just have the hair crown.
Yeah. It's war. War destroys a lot of things.
Yeah, but the problem is it's kind of causing the public to kind of be corrupt. Okay, this is actually another fun thing.
Democracy.
Here's another fun thing that was supposed to be in the second cut of Run the Sith, but of course it was cut out. Patty.
What did you just say? What cut?
Okay, And was the idea for the extended cut for Revenge of the Sith? Remember I told you it
Oh,
was
yeah.
there was
Okay.
no there was supposed to be a 4 hour cut. Don't
Yeah.
ask me to do that.
I thought you said Zack Snyder
Zack
cut,
Snyder
but
Revenge of the Sith.
that's Justice League. We should call it the Lucas cut.
The Lucas cut. We need the Lucas cut, Joe. What Joe? Okay, the Snyder fanboy got the Zack Snyder's cut. Where's the Lucas cut? We've been working on that for 20 years. Well, anyway, and there was a okay, and there was a Xenoverse that was supposed to happen. Patty will play a bigger plot. Like, she will create a subgroup of the senators called the Destination that will be against the war, and that group will eventually become part of the Rebel Alliance. So, I guess you could say she kind of helped establish the Rebel Alliance intensity.
Nice.
So, ain't that kind of funny? Anyway.
Also, remember in Phantom Menace during the Senate?
You see that blue guy right there? You see the blue?
Yeah.
That's Joe Lucas.
Really? Oh God, nice.
It is.
Remember how there were ETs in the Senate in episode 1?
Yeah.
That's still hilarious to me.
And it was
Also, I never knew that Yoda was a puppet in episode 1.
well, now you know. And do you know Yoda was supposed to be a monkey with a mask?
Monkey.
Alright,
Nice.
we're about to see one of the best scenes in all of Star Wars here.
Have I ever told you the tragic tale of Darth Plagueis?
Like, hey, I think I can say this uncensored. This is one of the best scenes in the whole franchise.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Oh, but you see that woman right there?
Yes.
Okay, if we gotta say the secrets of Shield, technically that would have been Palpatine's baby mama right there.
Oh, me. Ugh.
You hear what I said, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that would have been technically say his baby mama if there was only one. Anyway, we'll pretend that didn't happen because it never happened. I don't know what you're talking about. There's no secret to this thing. Anyway,
Uh, Charlie, stop! You gotta stop knocking over my DVDs.
she agrees to nothing. You know this be true, don't you?
You know it to be true. Do it. Follow my advice. Do it.
Yeah, democracy, so. I will still
What?
say when people say they have bad actors.
Charlie?
Alright, well, I just want to say when people say there's bad actors in this film, I just want to make clear. I think Ian Duffy is the best one.
Yeah.
Ian McKellen, he definitely sees the whole show.
Yeah, I will admit his lines, his dialogue, the way his manipulative dialogue is, it's so good.
Yeah. And fun fact, when Journey of the Jedi was coming out and he was cast as Palpatine, George Lucas told him to act more similar to how Palpatine was in Empire Strikes Back, but in teens did, and people like it so much, George said, "No, fuck it, that's Palpatine now." That's why Palpatine sounds so different, looks so different between Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi, because Ian did such a good job. George Lucas just said, "Nah, that's how Palpatine's supposed to be." And I agree, that's the right choice. So Ian quietly made Palpatine the way he is.
Because I know that we also had the original actor for him in the original trilogy. I thought he was pretty good,
No, no, I
but
mean,
I honestly prefer this actor.
well, no, well, Joe, it's the same actor for doing the Zay. It's the same guy.
Really?
Yeah, just Empire Strikes Back is a different one. Anyway, Joe, have you heard the tragedy of
No,
Darth Vader's
I did not
demise?
know that.
Anyway, we gotta hear the story, Joe.
Yeah, the tragic tale of Darth Plagueis the Wise.
Attack of the Jedi won't tell you. And here's the funny part: Darth Plagueis is Palpatine's master.
Yes.
So technically, Palpatine is kind of giving himself away because no one knows who Darth Vader is besides him.
What the heck is Darth Plagueis?
Darth Vader is the Sith Lord, and guess who killed him?
Palpatine.
Just look at his face when he decides what happened. He taught his fantasy everything he knew
He killed him. He did it.
in his sleep.
What did Palpatine say when
Ironic.
he on his date?
Like, look at that face as he says, like, he looks so happy with himself that he did it. Now that's cold.
Is it possible to learn this power?
Not from a Jedi.
No.
Anyway, what you gonna
Oh
say?
no. You know what Palpatine? What would you guess? What would Palpatine say if he messed up on a date? I knew it.
Unfortunately. Oh
I
no,
knew
I
it.
no, I thought he would say unfortunately.
You have failed.
Okay, let's not talk about Palpatine's daily life because I don't need to see him do anything
Yeah, I
bad.
just thought that'd be kind of funny. What would he say?
What the fuck is that one name right there? What the hell was that?
I have no idea.
I don't know. I just saw an on Anakin's. Yeah, yeah. See that Anakin right next to Anakin? What the hell is that thing? The one with the eyes.
Uh, Wait, was he orange?
I think so.
Oh, that's Plo Koon.
No, no, not Poco. No, he's right next to Anakin. Right next to Anakin.
Uh,
Not the Wolf Women right there. I.
I missed it.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, don't worry. We got Chewbacca and I don't know what his name is, but something. Hey, it's Commander
Remember what?
Green.
I love how I love how in the Lego games, in the original Lego Star Wars games, you could just make Yoda have his floating chair
Yeah. Oh,
because he
oh,
walks so cool.
oh, go ahead.
But in the original trilogy, when you play as him and Luke on the Dagobah on Dagobah, he does like this.
Uh
You
huh.
know like when characters get overjoyed, they like jump and click their heels.
Oh yeah.
That's what it looked like that Yoda was doing. Because you know how he doesn't use his chair in Episode 5 in the Lego
Wait,
game?
wait. Didn't Yuki just Yoda?
They're doing, the subtitle says Tarzan yell. They did the Tarzan yell.
Fucking.
Ah!
Oh boy, here's another fun fact. Do you know the was idea with Return of the Jedi? The final battle took place on Kashyyyk, not Endor.
On Endor, yeah.
And honestly, I'm gonna say right now, yeah, it should have been on Kashyyyk. Because imagine this, imagine the, instead of Wookiee, imagine instead of Ewoks, we got Wookiees fighting against Stone Tubers at the end. That would have been awesome.
Yeah. But wait. What if? Okay, I could be wrong, and I could just be talking out of my ass, but I just had this idea. What if the Ewoks were reincarnations of the Wookiees?
Well, they live on two different planets.
Okay, never mind. Screw my theory.
That's not the same.
Never mind.
So, that was Endor. Endor is the home of the Ewoks. Kissy the home of the Wookiees.
I know. I just thought of it. I thought it would be an interesting idea.
Okay, well, I mean, I get the idea of the both, big fuzzy creatures, and both try to eat you sometimes.
So, can we get? This is still Revenge of the Sith related, but whenever you guys get a chance, look up the death screams for the game. It's so good,
Particularly,
especially Anakin.
particularly Anakin's, Count Dooku's, and then look at Lego Yoda's death stream.
I have that on my soundboard.
Hey, Commander Cody.
Hey, the Chad.
You kind of. I mean, no, he is a Chad.
I remember I had a figure of Commander Cody. I was playing with it at my grandpa's condo in the living room while the Brendan Fraser George of the Jungle movie was on. I remember that because of the opening credits.
Right. Oh, what's that, Joe? Nightmare. Don't give up,
Nightmare.
fam.
You telling me not to give up? It's Batman.
Well, I'm telling you, you're the one that had Nightmare. Oh, there's a PSP.
No, 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 no. It's a Nokia. It's a Nokia phone.
I mean, that might explain how Hack is able to communicate with Pandy all the time.
Yeah.
And only thing I knew a hologram with her. No, I knew my
Also,
Nokia.
sorry if you heard a beep sound. I was just turning on my den light because I was trying to keep an eye on Charlie. She's just in her litter box.
Oh, I thought it was because you were kissing. Like, beat
Oh,
me!
oh no!
Beat this!
There's a smoke alarm.
Joe, you spoken,
There's a-
man? We ain't got the lava planet yet.
Remember when you know those commercials for the smoke detector that was voiced by Gilbert Godfrey?
No way.
Yeah, he was a smoke detector.
Okay. Okay. Once again, this feels kind of creepy the way he says it. I have to say. I found a way to save you from my nightmares. I won't let you die. I don't know, so the way he says it's kind of creepy.
Okay, I thought this was cool. How the ship uses like a bigger teleportation ring device thing
Take
to
it.
make to do warp space.
Well, not terrible as a ring, but no.
Light speed.
Well, it isn't engines, but yeah.
Oh, another one of my favorite merchandise of Revenge of the Sith related was the crossover that they did with Transformers.
Oh yes, I think I got. I think the two I got
You,
was Darth
you,
Vader with the TIE events and was it Commander Rex with the
I think
AT-T.
you had Obi-Wan.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, the Grand Inquisitor. That's a species he's part of, right there.
Yeah. Hey, you want to buy some death sticks?
I don't think he's trying to this thing. So
I don't want to sell you death sticks. I want to go home and rethink my life.
then
That's like my favorite line from
then
Attack of the Clones, to be
wait.
honest.
Let me find this is his whole like. You gotta buy Death Six. I'm at home. I lived all my life. I want to assemble Death Six.
The Star Wars Transformers that I had Anakin's with his yellow starfighter, and I had Plo Koon. But
With his blue ones.
I, yeah, Plo Koon was my favorite, to be honest, because his it he also had the light speed ring thing that Obi-Wan just used, and you could shoot the lightsabers out like cannons. But the ring thing, the lightspeed device would actually connect to the back of the robot mode, like shoulder mounted cannons. I always thought that was so cool.
Oh, nice.
But I don't recall whatever happened to the figure. Because I know I had a tiny figure, but I still had the Anakin figure, so I just put him in that ship. Because the transformer that I had for Anakin Starfighter, it unfortunately broke.
Yippin'. I like how that's
Yep,
just
yep,
what the sound says. Yeah, just whipping. Yippin'.
yep, yep.
Yip, yip, yippin'. That's what he's making. The yippin'.
Oh my god! I also had another piece of Star Wars Revenge of the Sith merchandise. It was a plug and play that had R2 on it, and there were some levels like one of the levels was actually a scene that's coming up where you have to chase Grievous on Obi-Wan's monster thing.
Alright, watch out, Joe. He's only sent them to the Booster system.
It's through the Mustafar system.
Yip, yip.
How does nobody hear this?
Volcano planet.
Safe? Charlie, no. Play with this. Play with your toy. Do not knock over my DVDs again. Charlie, I'm using the force. You will play with this toy.
Unfortunately,
Okay, okay, never mind. She's cleaning herself.
she's a Sith Lord. She doesn't like the light side. Alright, anyway.
Here we go. Another meme.
Hello there.
General Kenobi.
A bold
This is
one.
literally the level where I left off in the game because I died from all the constant
Oh darn it.
laser
But then it's
blasters.
but now you're gonna be spoiled about what happens.
I failed the mission because the game has no checkpoints.
You gotta be a man. Gotta beat the whole game at once.
Yeah, and I'm playing it on a hard difficulty. Charlie, stop getting all my DVDs.
Hang on, Dylan is about to get naked.
I've been trained in your Jedi arts.
So I got naked now. Look at my swords.
Look at my lungs. Look how destroyed my lungs are. I always thought this was pretty cool, but I'm going to be honest. The micro series from 2003 that takes place in between episodes 2 and 3, with showing the origins of Grievous.
Well, the legacy wasn't Grievous. But yeah, I agree. That is the
That
best
version
one.
is so much better than this version. I mean, I'm not saying that this version of Grievous is bad, but the micro series is so much better
I agree. I think the
in
problem.
its depiction of Grievous.
Yeah, the reason why he's so different was Joel Lucas just told the creators that so saying, "Oh, boy, there's gonna be someone named Grievous. He's the general. He takes lightsabers to Jedi to kill, and he also has four arms." And the problem is, Joel was still working on his character in the movie, so that's why he seems so different because Joel Lucas changed how he wanted Grievous to be.
It was so painful. Also, this scene was literally the scene select menu. Like him using his lightsabers.
Oh
Every
yeah,
time it moved, it would show the cutscenes.
oh yeah, I remember that.
I like how there's so many different menus in this franchise.
Go clone, go!
Uh, I can't do. I can't do. Will Armstrong.
Grievous, you are doomed.
Are those organic eyes?
No, those are his ass eyes. I need what's left. Oh, he's on the way out. He's gonna be talking like
I
Han
was like,
Hall too.
the Lego set. This was a Lego set, I think. This scene.
Oh yeah. No, not the clones.
Oh, the Roger Rogers are my favorite droids in this franchise.
Uh-oh. Yep.
Roger Roger.
No, not the
You're out.
clones. I knew that one guy. I think.
I love this scene. This is one of my favorite scenes.
Oh, whoops.
You had one job, Obi-Wan. You blew it. You blew it.
I know that Obi-Wan kind of criticized Anakin for dropping his lightsaber and tackle clones, only for
This
Obi-Wan
is a weapon with your life.
to do the same thing later on. Oh, watch out, we got Walker in one there, Mundi. Watch out. Do not let him new kids. He will set them on fire.
Like his head is just like the Ark of the Covenant. When people see his head, they just die.
No. Remember the clones when they went back to Geonosis for the second time?
Yeah.
Yeah, King Mundi, I think he had a legion of flame troopers, and he told the flame troopers to set the Geonosis on fire to burn them.
Jesus.
I tell you, you think Anakin and Obi-Wan beat the Geneva Convention?
Why?
That's why it's always. I think I still like to joke that either committee may have commit genocide of the Geonosians. I know. I always wanted to joke about Mace Windu was saying, just like what Kamuni said once he learned the Silty Loses back.
What happened to playing Minesweeper on that thing?
I mean, that's probably what he does sometimes. But yeah, I yeah, yeah. I still always like the joke about Mace Windu just chastising Kamuni in this fun little family video where someone just Mace Windu just said, just as Kamuni once said when he learned the two notes and still alive, I will be back to finish them off. I will return to finish them all. He just had to kill all the two noses for no reason. Anyway.
Yeah. God, the faces that Palpatine makes in this movie.
I'll just say it's not as entertaining as his, as the noises he's make. You gotta break through the fog of the Jedi's lies. Like, have you heard the lie the Jedi's once told you about death? Death is a concept created by the Jedi's.
My mentor taught me everything about the Force. Have you ever heard of his tragic tale?
Even the lead to the dark side. Have you heard the tragic tale of Darth Plagueis the Wise? Yeah, I mean, there's a bold move to make a Palpatine plot.
Yeah.
It's a bold move.
You are the Sith Lord.
I'm awesome. You use the Force. Oh, but if I'm not kidding, I think there is a comic out there where Palpatine took a young kid version of Anakin to a ball and clothes on.
Wasn't that just, wasn't he, wasn't Palpatine in Phantom Menace?
Yes. That's when he first became Chancellor.
You are the Sith Lord.
I know we've been through you. Listen to me. Oh, but you see that art around him?
Are those bones? Or
No, it's a stone art. Yeah, here's a fun fact. That was made to dispatch a battle between Jedi's and Sith. And here's another fun fact. You look at a lot of the art pieces that Palpatine
I would
has.
certainly like to.
I can feel your anger. Oh, here's.
It gives you focus.
Yes, anyway, here's a fun fact. A lot of the artwork in Palpatine's office are Sith artifacts.
Interesting.
Yes. Now, I think I told Jill this away, but in case you want to know why the Jedi's always want to keep okay, the reason why the Jedi's wanted Anakin to spy on Palpatine, but they didn't believe that he was the Sith, was mostly because they originally thought Palpatine was being hallucinated by the Sith Lord himself. They thought the Sith Lord was actually one of his guards or advisors, not Palpatine himself.
Okay.
So they had the idea that the Sith Lord is is definitely close to the Chancellor. They just couldn't think that it was him himself. Which actually another reason why Palpatine wanted the war to end very soon. Because Palpatine actually originally wanted the war to actually last for years, like for a long time. The problem was, at this point, as you can tell, a lot of his, the Jedi are starting, catching on that there might be a Sith Lord causing this war to go on for a lot longer than it should.
What if he just pistol whipped Obi-Wan right there?
Bonk! Knocks him off! Bing! Poke!
Also, I'm sending you a picture. It's the reverse cover for Guardians of the Galaxy on PS4.
Okay.
It's so cool.
Anyway, but watch this. Obi-Wan. Great wise Jedi Master. Oh, mind you.
He's not good at hand-to-hand combat.
Watch this. Okay, not that.
Ugh.
I think that's how he makes it. And also look at Obi-Wan's team sassy right here.
Yeah, he tries to kick him.
Great Wise Jedi. Let me kick Grievous, see what happens.
He tried the sweet kick.
Yeah, I mean, that is a brutal death for Grievous right there.
Yeah, I mean, his eyes go up in flames.
Wait, what if I tell you his death was even more brutal? Because they actually filmed a different scene of Obi-Wan actually whipping his heart out and just squishing it and smashing it with his bare fists and legs.
And then he says the uncivilized line.
Yeah, I think so too. I'm not taking heat. Obi-Wan quietly
Wait, was
hold.
did you say that was a deleted scene?
What?
Did you say that was a deleted scene?
That was a author take of it. Obi-Wan was
Ah,
originally supposed to whip his heart out and squish it with his bare fists.
a Sith Lord?
Oh, but yeah, it's nice art.
Right? That's the reverse cover.
Nice.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite games. I like this scene. At the same time, I don't like this scene because Mace Windu still doesn't trust Anakin.
Well, the reason is he never liked the idea of the prophecy of the chosen one, and I think the problem is Windu is kind of an example of the Jedi who follows the book too closely, but also believe he can be exempt to the rules sometimes. Look, he believes get what he believes done by the book, no matter what. He can break it a little bit, but he doesn't want anyone else to.
Yeah.
And all honesty, I will agree. I think the idea that he both trusts, but then trusts Anakin at the same time did cause Anakin to kind of, fall into place here. Though, be fair, the way Mace Windu treated Anakin all through the Clone Wars, even up to this point, I don't think really much could change if he did, if he did fully, trust Anakin at that
Oh,
point.
I actually like this scene right here.
Same. Because, what was it? Just about Mace, even at that scene, he said, "You stay here, I will trust you. You will have my respect." Just that alone should tell you all the way that he never gave respect to Anakin at all.
I love it. I actually really like this scene.
Same. So seeing one about Mace, even I would agree, yeah, he was a bit of a dick too, even other Jedi's than him.
Also, I do like Mace Windu in this movie, but again, to bring up the micro series from 2003, Mace Windu was badass.
I mean, technically he's still the same character, it's just he's not more of his powers though.
I mean, in the micro series, he loses his lightsaber and then he hand to hand combats the battle droids.
Yes.
Also, the way his head is shaped in 2D, it looks like a keyhole.
And don't forget about Count Dooku's with his soft blonde hair, or
Oh, the pointy
Qui-Gon's,
beard.
and Qui-Gon's ones. And also Palpatine's skeleton hands. He looks like he's a fucking vampire
Oh
with
yeah,
those.
his French fry knuckle hands.
Yes, I think young Skywalker can do that. That's just like the noises like that.
What is it? Is this like a garage?
I guess the glass in the Jedi Temple. We got Kit Fisto, that one Jedi.
Also, Kid Fisto was better in the micro series. I'm just gonna say.
And I mean, he did fight Grievous at his own home against his
Nice.
gods too. So Kit Fisto is a pretty powerful Jedi master. Like it doesn't mean
Oh yeah, this scene was also a menu
Wait,
option.
who is he, Jill?
I am the Sith.
Treason then. Like he just makes that noise.
Have you ever seen that?
Ah.
Also, slowly getting stabbed.
Yeah.
Also, I can't see this scene. I can't take it seriously anymore because I saw the edit with Palpatine being replaced by Kermit the Frog.
Oh god.
Mr. Windu.
Yeah, Yeah, by the way, this is actually one of my favorite themes of Palpatine. Like, technically, this is the Darth Sidious theme here.
Oh yeah, this seems good. The theme. I'm sorry.
Yeah, this is Sidious theme. The theme you see on Return of the Jedi, that's the Emperor's theme. I don't know, just trying to be interesting. Oh boy, here's another fun fact. In the book, the fight scene was even more brutal because the idea is the reason why Palpatine was able to take out those Jedi so quickly is because he moves incredibly fast with a lightsaber. Like I think the book decides that they move so fast you could barely even see him. That's how fast he is with a lightsaber. Like he's quite terrifying with a lightsaber in the way they describe him in the book.
Oh, look at his face when that he makes when he's fighting.
Oh!
The snarly faces that he makes.
Just kicks him. Oh, but in case you want to know, what Mace defeat Palpatine? Says here's a hint. Mace is trained with the fine side that's supposed to get stronger by fighting against Darksiders. Oh no, a Mace's whole style was really meant to be the counter to the Sith fighting style.
Unlimited power.
No, unity.
You would. I also really like the thing. Also, it sounds like Miss Windu has a leg cramp. Uh,
Oh, I have a foot clamp too, so I won't blame him. Oh, but I want to mind you, even though it looks like the lightning is turning his face burn, no, that's not actually what happens. The way it was described, that's actually what Palpatine actually looks like. He actually uses the Force to disguise himself.
really? I honestly thought it was the lightning.
Nope, that's how he actually looks. He uses the Force. That's what the dark. That's pretty much what the dark side does to go. It uses the dark side kind of makes you look like that. So Palpatine had to disguise himself. That's why Palpatine hasn't used a lot of his force just to make himself invisible to the Jedi's. That's why they don't sense him. Wait, no! Wait, no, no, no! Hey, so what's Palpatine's favorite thing?
Unlimited power.
I just love he says it. Such... See, that's the face we all make.
Look at the sigh that he makes.
I was gonna say that's the face we made when we take a big sip right there.
I do like the battle between Anakin and Mace in the game because it was an actual fight.
It just goes over the top. I mean,
Okay, you know what? Palpatine looks like a Goomba from the Mario movie with his head.
no, they look like me. I don't mind hearing that in film. Feels very different. I'm feeling very different in
Oh
theaters.
god, yeah, it's terrifying.
Good. Good. Just listen to that sound he makes.
Yeah. So you know how like on 4K TVs with the high definition, the like whatever's in live action moves very smoothly.
Yeah.
Just imagine Palpatine moving at 4K.
and don't forget with speakers all around you, so you can hear every one of his laughs. Oh, Christ. Oh, but in case you want to know why Yoda senses that, that's because Palpatine is no longer disguising himself as the Dark Lord in the Force. Now that they can sense that both him and Anakin has now joined the dark side, they're not hiding it anymore.
Sorry, I'm just trying to clear my throat.
Yeah. Oh, and also another fun fact: the wolves that Palpatine is weighing right there, those are dark side wolves right there.
Well, what if they were just the inside of his previous robes? Like they're just reversed.
That was that's why he took it. He would do just to fake the Jedi, so that they would not just make them think, is he a Sith?
It's just part of his disguise.
Just to give a fuck you to them. And also, you notice how he's not closing his eyes anymore. He's just staring.
Yep.
That's what he actually looks at. I won't lie to you. The other face, it's just his guy's face.
But the eyes, they're eyes of the dark of who are one with the dark side.
Yep.
Also, I love the robot chicken skit where
Pop pop pumpkin.
what do you mean they blew up the Death Star?
What's a little falcon?
What the hell's an aluminum falcon? Gun Ray.
More the shit that would a galaxy. Like, look at that. Look at that fucked up smile.
Yep.
Well, so you know what time it is, right? It's Operation Nightfall.
I also love how this was a level in the game.
Yeah. And once again, Joe, seeing this in theaters definitely feels awesome. To seeing the bots.
I believe it. The score, the marching.
There's the final First Legion right there.
I'm still here. Just give me a minute. I gotta go see where Charlie is.
What? You're missing the best part. Quite late.
I know. I'll be right back.
Hurry back. Oh boy, those big droids, the one with the balls in their hands and three legs. Yeah, I actually did. I had that as a toy. Unfortunately, the legs broke off pretty easily. It was a cool toy. Commander Cody. Definitely the most famous clone commander in the movie. Also the coolest looking ones as well.
I like Commander Cody. He's one of my favorite side characters, but I really wish he had more screen time.
I mean, he gets the point across. Bless him!
Awesome.
Not the iguana bird.
Meanwhile, on Kashyyyk.
That's not Kashyyyk.
Whatever.
Oh no, there's the Walker
Not
himself.
Kashyyyk. Geonosis.
That is not Geonosis.
Oh. Kill the traitor.
I think he took some of them out with him. Absolutely.
Okay, I like how this scene was a level in wasn't this one a level in Force Unleashed?
Yes. This is the terrible planet. This man should burn.
Oof.
Hey, definitely she said. I need to confirm that. Oh, there's Paul Kuhn.
Hi, Plo Koon.
Bye.
Bye, Plo Koon.
One of the most honorable Jedi in the whole council.
Yeah, he has an orange lightsaber.
Well, they changed it to blue in can. I think they changed the blue in most of the cartoons now, but yeah, he was an honorable Jedi. Sad to see him go.
He was in Jedi Power Battles.
Oh wait, I thought I saw him by hit against the wall for a moment. Hey, I actually had that tank like that as a kid. The turbo tank, the
Oh,
Juggernaut.
the clone tank.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, I remember.
Yep, there goes Commander Green.
Traitor, traitor.
Get him back. Yep, there goes the giant temple. Oh, here's the famous scene. Hey Joe, what are they gonna do?
Tremble in fear.
They have to feel them on. I
Believe in the
okay. Before we
in.
do, start getting up. I just want to say this real quick before we go on that scene. I didn't take this away, but when I saw this in theaters for the first time, there was a kid who never saw the movie before. So when that scene played, I think he went over to his dad and asked, "Did Anakin kill the kids?"
Oh God.
No, he didn't. No, he did not.
What do you call it? I believe in the behind the scenes of this movie, like Georgia, like he was directing when he was directing the scene, he was like telling Anakin to like actually like make a scary noise to actually scare the kids.
I want to know what that sounds like now.
No, I'm serious.
Okay, I know. I just say I want to know what that sound is. Hey, Fire
Let
Force.
me see if I can find the video.
You know, I know the Fire Force killed a lot of Jedi and youngins, but I still like them. Oh, by the way, you see that kid right there?
Yeah,
That's still Lucas' son.
nice.
He had his son die in the movie.
Uh,
I just started saying. So, do you know what noise he make, or is it just like unknown? Yeah, I wonder what noise an can make. Like, are you serious, or is that just?
I'm trying to find it. It's a behind the scenes scene.
Oh, right. I like how you guys hear the video theme right now.
Yeah.
I know. I like you guys start hearing the video theme now.
Oh, Tarful
Oh,
is the other. He's the other Wookiee.
alright. Hey, Toffa. Hey, Chewie. Bye.
I know that people don't like the sequels, but the scenes with Chewbacca in the Disney sequels are some of my favorites because I like Chewbacca. He's one of my favorite characters, and
I.
just seeing him cry is just
But then.
it just gets.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I'm done. I was just saying that it just gets me seeing him cry in the other movies. It just gets me every time.
Yeah, but. Some disagree. I would say that. I don't know I can debate about that. Each their own. I'm just gonna say. I just don't like. I still don't like it because honestly, to me, I feel like you can expand more on those scenes, but I don't know. It's just like a scene here and there, and that's it.
Yeah,
Especially we don't even get a scene of Chewie telling Luke about what happened to Han.
yeah.
By the way, those Grievous body right there. Still, it's still there.
Oh yeah, he just leaves his body.
I mean, they probably haven't gotten to that point yet.
Okay, apparently Squid Games is getting a third season.
Oh,
Third
nice.
season.
Oh, there's Anakin. Oh, boy, fun fact. You actually do hear what R2 says to C-3PO in this scene.
Yeah.
And in case you want to know, C-3PO asked what's going on with Anakin, and R2 just said, I don't know. He doesn't talk to me anymore.
Uh,
I know, just the way he says it was very cool that even R2 is kind of freaked out about what's going on with him.
yeah.
That's to tell you something. Even R2 is still about what's going on with him. I don't know. Do you still trust him? Like, just you don't know what he did. Will you trust him the way he talks to you?
No.
Have faith, my love.
Uh,
He loves talking about the chances. I mean, he that's not a lie. It would be different. Once again, I think that's what Archie. Yeah, I think that's the line where he says it. I think he says that he doesn't know what's going on because Anakin doesn't talk to him anymore.
I also like how in the micro series it first shows how 3PO was gold plated
Wait, what
in
was
the
gold?
second volume.
Wait, what was gold plated? Oh,
Uh,
secret. Oh, yes, yes.
yeah, it was his first appearance when he got gold plated.
Oh, yeah, now I remember. Yeah, we gotta set the trap off.
Yep. Like the youngling who was telling Master Skywalker, "What are we gonna do?" He actually reunited with Hayden Christensen 14 years after the movie,
Oh, oh, and actually, you
which
know
is
what's?
cool.
And actually, speaking of that, during the release of Revenge of the Sith, I think on a panel you can see Anakin Skywalker, him and Christensen meeting up with Samuel L. Jackson again.
And then it's just that one scene from Jumper where uh,
Oh yeah,
Samuel Jackson beat the crap out of Hayden Christensen.
yeah. Honestly, I want to believe that's the first time they reunited on a movie together. I think that's funny because I want Master Samuel Jackson
I,
said
I
yes.
agree.
I want Master Samuel Jackson said yes to that movie only so that punk cut my arm off. I'm wearing my revenge. I'm gonna teach that punks a lesson. Once again, I know someone read up the lines with that, and in mind, and it's probably the funniest thing from that whole movie. Not a great movie, but my god, it made that movie even better from that alone.
Yep.
Anyway, time to go to Congress.
Yep. I kind of wish that there was more levels with Yoda in the game. There's only one bonus mission where you play as Yoda. The volcanic planet of Mustafar.
Once again,
I actually had a Christmas ornament of Anakin versus Obi-Wan,
nice.
and it has voice lines from the movie, but I don't know what happened to it.
I'm like, I could be wrong. I might need to check to see what Living stuff is weighted, but if I'm not good, I think that game is weighted.
I think it's rated G.
Yeah, if I'm not good, I think it almost got weighted M, just so that just when you get to see we gotta kill the Sith for this. You gotta be happy. Just imagine Luke Gunway with recognized Anakin from here. At that point, he realized he got fucked by Sidious.
Yeah.
No, not my file's first reason. Hey, I played that guy in the game. And that guy.
So, I find it really cool about one of my favorite things behind the scenes of this movie and is the fight choreography. They actually learned fencing.
Oh, of course. You gotta get the whole point right.
McGregor and Hayden Christensen, I think they learned fencing for the fighting.
Nice. Oh, by the way, you see that suit that Sirius is wearing right there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a Sith wolves. Only Sith wills that. So he quietly is wearing that as a F you to judge because only they will recognize it, no one else. Alright, also, this is actually one of my favorite themes from the movie.
Also, I have that costume unlocked for Force Unleashed. I played it on the level with the bar fight that I was on, the one I told you about.
Ah, alright.
Just a guy in Sith robes just beating the crap out of everybody.
Right. But anyway, this is actually one of my favorite themes here. You know this theme, right?
I gotta put it up. I gotta up the volume. Hold on. Oh yeah, yeah.
It plays again in Jedi Fallen Order too.
Nice.
But yeah, even though he says he got scarred, that's not true. He always looks like that. He's just giving an excuse why he looks it now.
Yep.
Never been stronger.
Yeah. I like in the level you actually have to kill the Viceroy.
Yeah. Oh, see? Sith eyes.
Yes. The eyes of the Sith.
Yes. Though I'll admit, Duke Gilroy is a pain in the ass to kill because his fucking Sith boss fight.
Oh yeah, the boss fight with the mini ship.
Yeah, I hate that one.
Yeah, that was a pain in the ass. What if he accidentally uses the Force and just crashes people?
He probably would make an excuse for it.
12%.
Once again, I will say, this is the scary thing about the movie. I don't want to go too deep into it, but, it's kind of funny looking back at this movie, thinking, oh yeah, except for there's a lot that happened in this movie somehow does happen, but I'm going to leave it as that.
Yep.
AI does truly reflect art sometimes.
I
Now,
have seen some clips for the Clone Wars where the clones are breaking their programming.
yeah. Alright. Do you want to know the truth, Joe? Who did all this? Pain, suffering, and hate.
Yep.
I like how you just grabbed that one giant by the neck. He's already in his next happening. And I guess Palpatine also went there too at some point.
Yes.
Oh, in case you want to know what happened to the Jedi Temple after this, Palpatine later turned the Jedi Temple into the Pity of Pious.
Yeah.
Yep.
Find him, you will.
Find him. You must. Yeah, you can really tell that she's definitely pregnant at this point because I don't know if it's doing early in the movie that her stomach's that big.
Yeah.
Oh, boy, to make it funnier, don't forget, this actress will never play Jane Foster in the MCU.
Oh yeah, Natalie Portman. Yeah.
Yeah, she then went from Anakin Skywalker as Darth Vader to Thor. I want to, I want to know she dies in both franchises. Well, her character. Yeah, but it is kind of sad anyway. Now, I got, this is a interesting theory. I think a lot of people pointed out. But the idea is this: do you believe Obi Wan would have been able to reason with Anakin, or do you think Obi Wan was only looking for Anakin just to kill him?
I think he would try to reason with him.
Alright, well, I'm just asking because the way he approached Anakin and so determined to get to him, it does seem like he is ready for a fight.
Yep. I like how Obi-Wan just stowaways on Padme's ship.
Yep.
Okay, I got lucky. I think that scene was where my disc was scratched, but it seemed to be working okay.
Oh, good. Look at all the dead bodies of the Separatists.
Damn it.
Oh my, there was a interesting documentary that came out around the time of when the Sith. But as he tells a lot of the inspiration Joe Lucas had for making the franchise. And I believe one of the famous things that he took for creating that scene with Anakin on Boost Ball was the idea that he was heavily inspired by the story of Lucifer. Yeah, you know who Lucifer is, right?
Yeah.
The following name?
Wait, what?
No, I mean, you know about the story of Lucifer, right?
No.
Lucifer?
Lucifer?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I know of the character.
Well, I'm not talking about DC. I mean, like, okay, well, look. the documentary from what I found, Joe Lucas was heavily inspired by the story of Lucifer in the Bible. The fallen angel became the
Yeah, yeah, the
devil.
demon.
Yeah, there's a famous
Oh, the devil.
yeah, there's a famous scene of Lucifer doing his angel form when he has tears going down his face. Very similar to the way we see with Anakin at that scene.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's just thought of the guy who doesn't bring up. So Anakin the Flying Knight and Lucifer the Flying Angel.
Yeah.
Oh, kind of fascinating to bring up.
It's treason, then.
It's just
It's
like
just everything treason with Palpatine.
shut down immediately. Oh, I don't know if I also said this, but do you know when during the release of this film, I think at some screen somewhere some fans brought lasers into the theater and started having a lightsaber fight during the movie.
Ah,
I mean, do you believe them? I think that's the most proper way to do it.
yep.
Hey, all I know is I would love to know what screen or theater that was because I would love to be in there just watching the lightsaber fights going on.
I
Hell,
agree.
hell, I would have just said, give me a lightsaber, let me join in. It could be blue, red, green, purple, yellow. I don't care. Just give me a lightsaber, let me start fighting people. He told me about the sequel to it, see. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
God.
Okay, that last time. I'm sorry. I just want to say that. Now, here's another interesting thing. Do you think Padme would have been able to turn Anakin back to the light side without Obi-Wan being there? No, I mean, like, do you think she will be able to turn him back to the light side without Obi-Wan being there?
Maybe. I don't think so. I don't know.
Well, who do you think would have a better chance, Padme or Obi-Wan? You still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, well, who do you think would have a better chance? Obi-Wan or Padme?
Well, I mean, it's clearly not working right now for Padme right now.
Well, I mean, they just started.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess my theory, I think Padme will have a better chance than Obi-Wan. I'm not saying it will work out. I'm just saying of the two, I think Padme at least will have no more experience with the ghost scene with Anakin.
Yeah. You liar.
Don't you turn against me.
Okay, it would have been great if his eyes were the Sith eyes right now in this scene. That would be more terrifying. Like, can you imagine?
Well, I don't know. I don't think he's fully in the dark side yet.
I mean, he just had the eyes.
He did, but remember, he did it for Padme's sake. So chances are maybe he kind of went no more on the light side there. But then Obi-Wan just shows us fucking the whole plan. I will admit, Obi-Wan definitely made this whole situation worse.
Yeah.
I can understand. I understand him, the reason of him being there, but let's be honest, Obi-Wan definitely got Padme killed unintentionally.
Yeah, it's his fault. You turned her against me.
You did that yourself. Oh, I gotta talk like Anakin and I'm Obi-Wan here?
Yeah.
You ain't gonna lust the power. That's all way done that.
But peace,
How does
freedom.
Dark Lord defend your mind until now? You have become the main thing your soul destroy.
Don't lecture me, Obi-Wan. I've seen through the lies of the Jedi. I do not fear the dark side as you do. I want peace, freedom, justice, and security to my new empire.
Your new empire?
Don't make me kill you.
I get my leasing through a public. Mercury!
True democracy. If you're not with me, then you're my enemy.
I want to see if deals and absolutes. I'll do what I must.
You will try, my old friend.
Oh, you need to add the Anakin skin like, whoa!
Uh,
Oh my, fun fact. Do you
That's
know?
my favorite scene in the whole franchise.
Yeah. Hey, my fun fact. Do you know Moose Ball was not meant to be a lava planet?
What, an ice planet instead?
Yeah. Do you know when John Williams wanted the score for the movie? As he's
I thought
making
you were talking about John Wick.
as John Williams was wanting the score for the movie, and getting the God, he's making the music. You'd say he was making the music so intensely that the whole set caught on fire until Lucas just said, "Fuck it, we film now."
Wait, you know what? Make the planet lava.
This the idea. Okay, honestly, that's a joke, but I'm saying just imagine like the whole joke. John Williams was wanting such fire that he just set the whole place on fire.
It just gave him an inspiration. Also, I like how that one guy just walks out like, "Oh shit, I'm getting out of here."
I mean, he's not a fighter, so. But anyway, here's another fun fact of lightsaber stances. Anakin's stance that he's more favored towards is aggression, while Obi
Yeah,
Wan's is more defensive. That's
nice.
that's also another reason why Obi Wan was actually a good choice against Grievous because Obi Wan has a strong defense, like he's a master of it. So he would be an
Hello,
ideal.
dead bodies.
Wait, what?
Hello, Viceroy Dead Bodies.
Bye. Yes, Mommet. My
Also, this is a bit.
screen friend. I'm sorry.
I like how we're both Palpatine.
Oh, of course.
I love this scene with Yoda. If so powerful you are, why leave?
He's in. Oh, and don't forget about this right here. Watch
Oh yeah,
this.
he force pushes him into a chair. Okay, what if he snapped his neck right there, and then there would be true peace.
That would be a funny way to end his new empire. His plan just fell back to spawn on his fucking tail.
It's so powerful
His
you
own
are.
his own
Why
tail
leave?
his own tail killed him. But Palpatine has a lot of different lightsabers. That's why he has so many different ones. He had them hidden all across his rooms. He always has a lightsaber nearby if he needs it.
Yes.
So we got two old men fighting it out.
Also, wasn't Yoda supposed to have a different lightsaber?
No, I think that's his light. No, I think that his was his lightsaber.
God, he's using the robot hand.
No, I think that's his. Oh wait, no, that is a robot hand. Kick in the ass.
My ass.
To kick him.
Oh my god.
Ooh!
Finally, I got to kick someone. Like he was just waiting to kick someone finally.
Yeah, especially what Anakin did to him in the Clone Wars. Kick him in the nuts. Kick him in the
Really?
Kenobis. Yeah.
Oh god, I remember you showing me that, yeah.
And don't forget, there was a blooper where Obi-Wan accidentally hit him, Kristen, in the nuts by accident with a lightsaber. That's true, by the way.
I believe it. the, I can't get over the close-ups of Palpatine's faces. This right here, that's just so good. Like,
The whole fight scene is good.
no, I mean behind the scenes, it's really impressive.
I agree. You? Oh yeah, you. What's always there?
So they accidentally averted the lava flow.
No, they turned the seals off. That's why everything's not burning down. They lowered the ships.
Remember how this was a level where you both have to work together in order to survive,
Then that
and
became
then you fight in the Lego game?
yeah. Bowl games need that. Oh my, Duel of the Fates here.
Yes,
With
yes.
hey, don't forget. Remember, Phantom in the Phantom Menace, it was the Padawan fighting against good. Now it's the Masters of Evil against good.
It came. It's all full circle.
Yeah. Hey,
Also, why does he keep activating his lightsaber, even though he's not using it right then and there?
he's trying to get close to Paladin to use it. Oh my! Imagine this scene. Hey, Joe, imagine this fight scene's going on, but the Senate is there too.
Yeah, I know.
Imagine the Senate just doing this toss around like.
And then Yoda spinning it, and then there's just people throwing up.
Yes.
Nice job. I actually kind of feel like Yoda should have won here. Yeah.
He almost did. I think he did have a good chance against Palpatine. My other two dads, Yoda will have the better chance against Obi-Wan because Obi-Wan would have been dead in seconds. So the problem is, he was on time. Because there's no way he will have fought Palpatine before his gods got back.
Yeah.
But have you seen
Every
this?
time Palpatine groans, he sounds like he's pissing himself.
Yeah, or he's about to come.
No, actually, he's about to shit his pants.
Out of excitement. But yeah, in case you want to know, yes, I believe Yoda will have a good time taking on Palpatine. To the problem is, he was on a time limit because remember, Palpatine had a bunch of clones and
I was
gods.
like, oh shit, I'm out here.
Yeah, so remember, Palpatine is far enough away. It will have been a close fight. To the problem is, the dog he got too powerful at this point for Yoda to take down. And if his gods would have got there, Yoda would never got there alive. Yoda didn't know how powerful he was, and that's why Yoda kind of lost it. Like, even if he went back there, it would have been too late because Palpatine gods would have came back. And knowing that, at this point, there's no way he can take out Darth Sidious. He's too powerful at this point. That makes sense.
Yeah, shit.
He is right about that. But yeah,
Yes.
in case you don't know, Palpatine could fight like that even during the events of Return of the Jedi.
Do you think that would have been a better climax instead of him just doing the Force lightning?
No. Honestly, I think the Return of the Jedi with that fight, I think was perfect away.
Okay, I mean, I'm not saying I dislike the fight. I agree, it's perfect the way it is. I was just wondering, like, as an alternative take.
Well, remember at that point, Palpatine no longer wants to use his lightsaber anymore. He's fully into the dark side at that point. And if I'm correct, I think there's a comic out there that said that Sidious does not like Darth Vader using the lightsaber all the time because to him, he feels like the only reason the Sith would lose the lightsaber was to humiliate the Jedi's, claiming that the dark side is a far more powerful weapon than the lightsaber.
Yes.
So, Palpatine could lose the lightsaber, he just chooses not to. Because to him, he considered the dark side a far more powerful ally and a better weapon than the lightsaber can be. Which is actually another reason why Darth Vader only uses a lightsaber.
Yeah.
Because Vader only needs one lightsaber. The dark side's the other and all he needs as well.
But you know how Anakin didn't know about he never learned about Force heal?
Yeah,
Have
well,
you ever seen that animation
yeah, I know that.
where Anakin just pulls out a Glock in front of Obi-Wan? We don't use bullets, we use lasers.
Yeah, the funny part
It's so
is,
intelligent.
here's the sad part. Technically, they're all bullets in the Star Wars universe.
Oh, really?
Just the problem is, they're so expensive and they take more weight than a blaster. Because remember this: a blaster gas cartridge can hold like several hundred swords, while a cartridge for bullets can only hold like maybe 10 or maybe no more than that. Plus, they don't weigh
I,
as heavy.
I still think this CGI holds up really well.
Oh yeah, 100%. But yeah, yes, you use a ballistic bullet against a lightsaber. Some of the pieces will go to the sides of the lightsaber.
And then the
So
robot's like, what the hell, man?
it won't burn them fully. It just some of the aftershots of the bullet will go to the sides. Remember, the lightsaber is not melting the whole bullet, and doesn't go straight to the lightsaber.
Yeah.
So taking out bullets are more dangerous to a Jedi or Sith than blasters. So the problem is, only against a Jedi or Sith, and even then, they still have better reflexes than you.
Yeah,
I have
failed
failed you,
you.
Anakin. I have failed you. Oh, you want me Obi-Wan or well, okay, I guess it's
From
okay.
my point of view, the Jedi are evil.
Ridiculous!
I just love that line. From my point of view, the Jedi are evil. It just totally counts as the Anakin Skywalker.
Yeah.
Also, how's the recording?
I could. Well, if I had to take it, I had to kind of pause the movie or turn the sound down, and I'm not doing that right now. Oh, he was so like And once again, I'm just saying, John Williams, I think he caused the whole set kits on fire.
I believe it.
The music got so
Wait,
intense it
John
set the whole.
Williams?
Wait, what?
Did you just say John Williams caused it?
Yeah. I have the high ground. It's over.
No, no, no,
Don't try it.
he just does the death cry from the game. Uh,
Cut. But yeah, I like to joke that John Williams set the whole place on fire by his music, but his he was so fire.
You're the chosen one. Also, I saw the scene with Google Translate. That's hilarious.
Yeah, now you see that his eyes are filled with is now Sith eyes because he's now filled with raids.
Yeah.
You know, I will get Sammy up of the CGI Clone Wars. You gotta admit, I hate you. You gotta admit, the Clone Wars definitely made this whole interaction a lot sadder now.
I is that in season 7?
No, like the whole CGI Clone Wars because remember they were singing along. I do like the 2D animation, but the problem was Anakin was a lot more less of Skywalker and more of Skywinder.
No, I mean, did they recreate this in the CGI Clone
I
Wars show?
not the so officially, but a fan made one did.
Oh yeah. That's right. That's right.
No, I might send you a link to it because it's actually really well done. And they even got the voices. Well,
Yeah, I think I'll watch it tomorrow.
but yeah,
I'll take a look at it.
but yeah, I would say credits to the Clone Wars. They definitely made this whole interaction a lot sadder because I think that the
Yeah.
problem I have with Attack and Clones in the 2D animation is they don't feel like it's actually films for the most part. Maybe during the last half of the 2D animation,
Yeah.
but I kind of prefer the CGI one because at least then it feels like they're actually films. Like
Yeah.
it made the whole chassis of it even sadder. And also another detail I kind of like is you can actually look at Obi-Wan's suit and you see how burnt it is.
Yeah.
Like, he got hit by some lava. And in case you want to know, yes, Obi-Wan did think that Anakin died though.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, does it matter end up flying away and Palpatine's shuttle is right there, right on the side, and they just patch each other.
Oh, yeah.
Like Obi-Wan just looking and saying, "Who's that?" And Palpatine's like, "Who's that?"
So I honestly didn't realize that, I honestly thought Obi-Wan just cut his leg off, not his other arm.
Oh yeah, he amputated him.
Yeah.
No legs, no arms. And also another fun fact: you know from Rogue One that Vader has a castle. He actually built his castle right here.
I like how they just collect his limbs
Well,
for the surgery.
what limbs? They're gone. They fell in the lava. Okay, I want to say this. There's a funny what if someone made of what happened if Palpatine fell into the lava. Like, yeah, did they
I watched that.
like? Well, technically, I think they in the video they said that Anakin pushed them in, but I think it's funny that I Palpatine just walked over them and he just stood like,
He
no,
just falls in.
no! He just fell in himself. Imagine the clones come back on Will Palpatine and just find Anakin just right there.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be a funny way? Palpatine was defeated by not an army, not a powerful Jedi force you, but by a fucking
He just
pebble.
falls in.
He just fell. A fucking pebble. A loose pebble took him down. That has to be a. Honestly, if Marvel, not Marvel. Okay, if Disney wanted you to know what if series of Star Wars, that must be a what if series. Come on,
Yeah.
that writes itself. Oh, and those are actually one of my favorite Pelvic Starfighters, the V Wings.
Yeah.
I kind of like them. Though, I'll admit, it's kind of funny that in Battlefront 2, the old Wizard one, they made them into bombers. But not bombers.
It was not. I remember Rogue Squadron on the N64. There was the X-wing, the Y-wing, the A-wing, and the speeder,
And
and the Naboo starfighter.
don't forget about the Bean Wing.
I don't think there was the V-wing, but okay.
Damn it. Damn, Anakin is so good with his sword. He got a double combo. There was something else funny I wanted to
How
say.
Padme survived. Also, I love this scene because operations in uh in sequence.
Yeah, you can see how well done he is. I mean, Anakin. I mean, Obi-Wan does love Anakin. Well done. Oh, so Luke's the older one.
Yes.
Now, don't tell Padme what Luke and Leia do in Empire Strikes Back. You do not want to know. It's still canon, by the way. So I gotta ask, who is more in pain, Padme or Anakin right now?
I want to say they're probably both equal.
Anakin may got burned and lost his limbs again, but
No, Anakin's worse. I think he's in more pain.
then again, Padme did get choked to death, and she's
He
getting
got his
lost
leg
with.
cut off.
Oh, but here's another fun fact. You know how during Grievous' suit is so well done. I mean,
Yeah.
technically they could have done the same thing with Anakin, but Palpatine made the suit famous poorly designed on purpose.
Yeah, to make him physically, like, physically, a little bit of physically weak.
Yeah, but
But even
okay,
though he is,
okay, I gotta say this. Even now, years later, that line on the mask always gets me.
what?
Like, you know how Darth Vader's mask, it comes on, and you see the line that is like off center and open?
Yeah.
Yeah, I still can't. I don't know why, it's just like, I was like, come on, just push it just a little bit more. It can fit. But yeah, Palpatine made the suit use obsolete items so that it'd be harder for Anakin. Well, first as a way to punish him for him, ending up like this, and second to keep him from overthrowing him because the suit is weak to force lightning. It will circuit some, pulling parts in it.
Yeah, Palpatine specifically made the suit to give him a disadvantage.
Yes. I mean, Vader did nail on improve the suit over time. That's why the suit looks different in some movies. But yeah, it's still kind of weak to it. Not only that, but the surgery to make it, to improve it, would be big risky because it required Anakin to do a lot of surgery on on himself.
Yeah.
Uh, Once again, rest in peace, James Earl Jones.
Yeah.
F in the chat.
No. Oh yeah, who do you think did it better, Darth Vader or Doc Ock?
Doc Ock.
With the no?
Oh yeah. Honestly, I think it would be a lot more powerful if he doesn't say no, just yells in anger.
Another creepy Palpatine face.
Yeah. Oh, and also another thing, there's a Falcon fan thing out there that says that, two. For one, when Vader said no, he's not saying no to the suit, is automatically to translate to no. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like Google Translate, it just copies what he says, and it just assumes that he said no.
Yeah.
And the other one is, there's a fan thing after that said that Padme died because of Palpatine, that he used the Force to kill off, far away.
Oh yeah, screw Luke. We'll just put him back on the same planet where his father lived.
With his uncle who didn't even know his father that well. I mean, not the worst, but not the greatest idea. Obi-Wan's like, what do you mean? I'm a fucking mountain on the council. What do you mean I gotta do more training? Oh, I get to live forever? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's nice as he Obi-Wan and he's having some good happening him now.
I kind of wish they showed him communicating with Qui-Gon in this movie. I mean, I get why they showed him in
I don't know.
the
I don't know. I kind of prefer being off, you know, that stated. I don't know. I kind of, well, that stated. I mean, I kind of prefer not seeing it.
yeah.
Oh, by the way, so C3 gets his memory erased, but does R2?
R2 remembers everything.
I guess so.
That's why he's the true Chad of the franchise.
I guess so. Once again, it's sad that it wasn't this movie back to back with the other bigger films.
Yeah.
Because Darth Jar Jar.
So last scene of Jar Jar, I guess.
Oh, there's the other queen.
Right? This is the last scene with Jar Jar.
Wait, what?
Is this the last scene with Jar Jar? Like he's not in the franchise anymore.
Nope. There's the V-Wings.
Also, how the hell do they just start building a station in space?
Oh, and by the way, there's Grand Moff talking there, too.
Nice.
Oh, Ammo talking, as I say.
Didn't they use CG in Rogue One to make him look less old?
Well, they did that because the actor died.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But anyway, oh, but I do like this scene because it actually shows that the building block for the Empire have been going on a lot longer than this film.
Yeah.
It's kind of like almost Anakin's first hint that this was planned out for years. But anyway, to explain the Death Star, well, fun fact, you wanna know what happened to Geonosis after the events of Attack of the Clones in the Clone Wars?
What? Palpatine stole their technology?
No, he forced the species to build the Death Star for him.
Okay, that makes sense.
They were the willing forces that was used to build the Death Star, and eventually afterwards, Sidious Pussy had the whole species wiped out. If I'm not correctly, I believe in the comics somewhere it stated that there's only one member of the species left. Like
Nice.
Sidious, like he quietly genocide the whole species. It would all come on the did it for him. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's how the Death Star got built right there. They kind of used that species to help build it, and the other species they used was Wookiees. Now, I think the bigger question would be, how the fuck did they build one in 3 years?
I don't know, man.
See, it's
The
one.
Sith works in many ways.
That's kind of one missing way. The Penny Fountain wanted another one fast and bigger. You gotta admit, it's kind of long. The fancy started on Tatooine with 2 sons, and now it's in and with one.
I forgot that Tatooine has two sons.
I mean, there is a joke that's saying that Tatooine ages you twice as fast. Wow, Joe, that was when Sith.
Yeah.
So how was it revisiting it?
I still love this movie.
Well, same you. Okay, what? Okay, are you just want to use that duck noise all the time now? So I am going. So,
This is still my favorite of the prequels.
alright. What about the other Star Wars movies?
I still do really enjoy the original trilogy,
Music by John
but
Williams.
I still think that this is like maybe my second favorite of the franchise. My first favorite still being Empire Strikes Back. Like if I were to do a tier list, I would probably say Empire, uh, A New Hope, Return of the Jedi, Revenge of the Sith, Phantom Menace, and then at the bottom, Attack of the Clones. Like just the six movies.
Alright, I understand. Wait, what about Rogue One?
I've only seen that movie once. I'm just doing
Alright,
the
credits will be the
main
final
number
two.
rankings.
Alright. I'm gonna talk to them more for the end credits, and after that we'll probably end the same in a little bit. I just want to say our thoughts here. But anyway, go on.
No, I'm done. You go.
Ah, okay. Well, I will agree. I will say, as a kid, I think this is one of the first Star Wars films I saw while I was 40. And I would say,
Same.
even, you to say, as a kid, I was really into the prequels. To the dismay of anyone. I would say over the years, I do appreciate and I will agree to listen to all the films overall than this one. But I would be lying if I didn't. I'd be lying if I didn't say I absolutely do love this film. It still holds a first place in my heart. It did have a lot of issues. I agree. Oh, hey, they played the music again. The Battle of Heels.
Yay.
Oh, good. We got some good theme. We got some hot theme line right here. Watch out, Joe. I think the clouds are gonna catch on fire because of John Williams again. But anyway,
So tell me again, who accidentally caused the fire? Was that George Lucas or did you say John Williams?
John Williams.
The music composer accidentally started the fire,
Yeah, because he wanted to make it so good, it set the whole set on fire.
and then George Lucas is like, "Wait, change the plans. We're making it a lava planet."
I mean, I believe that what happened. That's my canon. That's my canon now.
I believe it.
But anyway, yeah, I do absolutely love Revenge of the Sith. As a kid, I just liked a lot of the amazing fight choreography and the music, and as an adult, I do appreciate a lot more darker elements in it. I would still say the dialogue, the script is not that great, or at least more or less the dialogue. But at the same time, I think it's unintentionally funny as well because of it. Like, oh wait, we saw the many memes of it. Like, honestly, I think someone once said that half, if not more, most of Revenge of the Sith is literally just one big meme now. Wait, Santa for him Christmas is Peter Jackson? Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Santa for him Christmas was Peter Jackson. I know it's not the Peter
The
Jackson.
Sun Devil?
Yeah. Okay, now I'm asking Peter Jackson after Return of the Jedi and King Kong, he came in there saying, hey, Joe Lucas, you need some help? Don't worry, I got you. I just want to imagine he just wore Anakin Skywalker's suit, flying control everybody.
Also, wasn't there a Two Towers game that was similar to the Revenge of the Sith game?
No, there's no beat 'em up. Well, there's no versus Lone Wings games, but I will agree the Two Towers and Return of the King are considered like one of the best movie license games, particularly with Return of the King.
And that one was a Battlefront clone, right?
No, that would be what's it, Conquest of Middle Earth?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a Battlefront clone. And
I remember you showed me the video where Frodo gets tossed into a volcano.
yeah, because every time you play that level as the bad guys, you do get to fight against Frodo, and you could actually throw an axe at him and cause him to fall in the lava. The problem was you're supposed to pick up the wing, so you could say you accidentally caused the wing to fall in the volcano by accident.
So you're that's like the equivalent of Rocksteady and Bebop killing 2003 Shredder in the Ninja Turtles Forever movie. The master will be pleased.
Yeah. Oh, and knowing that, and also don't forget, you do get to play as Sauron during the last few missions for the bad guys. And the funny
Nice.
but and I do remember when you fight against the elves, you keep hearing the bonk bonk every time he hits his mace against them.
Yeah.
It's so fucked up that you're just bonking the elves with your big ass mace. But anyway, the fighting is at the end when you're going to fight the hobbits. You can cross the bridge, but the problem is the eagles flying around and they will grab you and carry you off somewhere. So I was playing a Sauron and a eel came down, grabbed me, and flew me off somewhere. So you just see big giant Sauron getting grabbed up by an eagle and flying off to the sunset.
Yep.
It was intensely funny. I wish I would have filmed that. That would be funny. But alright, anyway, back to this movie. Let's end credits over now. Darn it. I thought the end credits would be longer. Alright, anyway, as I said, I do absolutely love this film. I'll admit that my opinion on it has changed sometimes, but I still love it in my heart. One way or another. I mean,
Yeah, I still love this movie too.
like even at right now, when it comes to the dialogue, I view it in the same way as The Room. Like it's goofy, doesn't make sense sometimes. Definitely need another. Well, okay, maybe not as bad as The Room, but you know what I mean. Like unintentionally funny at times,
Yeah.
but other times works extremely well. And I will agree 1% with the fact is, I think Gio Lucas, he's a great visionary, but all honestly, he definitely needed someone else to help direct and write the script.
I agree.
I will say that. And I do highly recommend the Room of the Sith Novelties. I'm actually still reading it now, but I do highly recommend it. Like, there's a lot of great, it doesn't, things in it that you don't see in the film. But anyway, okay, what was I say? But yeah, I do like this movie, and as I said, it's still hard for me to say it being a good movie in general, but I did still a fun movie overall. I did like it one way or another. At least I can say this. At least they try something different. And Corin, I do like how the film does get dark at times. I would get Corin dead. But I guess since you did your ranking for Star Wars, like, what was your tier list for Star Wars that you did for like the 6 films?
So at the top, like my top favorite is still Empire Strikes Back. So five, A New Hope. Four, three, Revenge of the Sith in third. Fourth, Return of the Jedi. Fifth, The Phantom Menace, and then Attack of the Clones in last. I don't remember liking much of Attack of the Clones, especially with the dialogue. I mean, I like the action scenes with Dooku and fighting Anakin and Obi Wan and the climax, and also Obi Wan fighting Jango Fett and on Geonosis.
Right.
But eh, I don't go back to Attack of the Clones that much,
Yeah,
to be honest.
yeah, I don't blame you.
I mean, I honestly would watch Phantom Menace a bit more than Attack of the Clones, but before I would watch that, I would definitely watch Revenge of the Sith first.
All right.
But that's just me.
Oh my
What
god.
about you? How would you rank the six movies?
Um. Okay. Well, I. Okay, if it helps, I'm just having a photo of it. You know how it looks for me. I'm not doing the whole thing with this because we won't end in just a moment. But I guess
Yeah,
for quickly for like how I will rank it. Um. Let me see. Let me see.
I see your tier list.
Yeah, I just doing the films. The shows will be here for a while. I'm mostly gonna do the main 6 films. Maybe Rogue One. I'm not gonna go in the whole sequel trilogy about that because I don't want to get the whole debate about that in the moment. But I guess for Lauren, I guess I would say Attack on the Clone because as a kid, that was my favorite. But honestly, I think after we watched it in Skill and we watched it all the time, it definitely went down. I think my main problem is I think when it comes to dialogue and the acting, okay, well not acting. I don't want to make fun of the actors and actresses because it's not their fault.
It's just more like the direction.
Yeah, they need better direction. I think that's a problem. I think Joe Lucas needs help on that part. And honestly, I think the whole romance between Anakin and Padme do not work that well in Attack of the Clones.
It works better in Revenge of the Sith, to be honest.
Slightly better, but not too much focus on it. But yeah, I would say
Uh,
of them, that's not that would be my least favorite. Some of the characters in this movie I do really like Jango Fett, obviously, and over time I do appreciate Count Dooku no more. Just and let's not forget about that whole joke about I think you always make about the assassination plot if you want to say it yourself.
oh my god! So I found this YouTube short where it's basically just going through Palpatine's plot to kill Padme, but he hires a bounty hunter,
Wait, no.
and then
Wait, who do
who hires another bounty hunter. Like nobody wants to do their job, and then that second bounty hunter just launches like poisonous caterpillars in Padme's house. Like
what's
the bounty hunter didn't
caterpillars?
even want to do it.
I don't know, caterpillar would be the white stuff, but you know what? Yeah, so let's go with caterpillars. That sounds right.
They look like caterpillars to me, to be honest.
Right. Just so pretty much it's bouncing. He asked Dooku to kill Padme, who then hired Django to do it, who then hired Sam to do it, who then hired Joy to do it, who then hired a cat. Joe's caterpillars to do it, who then the guy was probably hired Venom to do it as well. So I would be it's a little confused on that one. I guess the next one I would say after that would probably be Phantom Menace. Because already, when I was younger and for a while, I always thought that was the worst one. Honestly, after we watched it, I have no more appreciation for that movie. It's not perfect; it has a lot of issues. I'm not a big fan of the acting in that one as well, and some of the dialogue. not great, but honestly not as bad as it could have been later on. I would say I didn't want Health of Phantom Menace over Attack of Clones. I feel Phantom is a little more focused overall. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it has a little better, more focused story. Um. Okay, after this point, we'll probably get into controversy, so we'll watch that. Now, I'm gonna tell you, this is my personal opinion. If I'm gonna go by Wing, there's, like, what do I feel is the better film? Obviously, the top two would be, well, the top three would be obviously the Winter Trilogy, and after that, you kind of go down, unless you want. But
Yeah.
if we're talking like my personal taste, um, I think I'm gonna get hate for this. Okay, I would say this. I think New Hope, good film. It's simple, not too complicated. It's a simple story, and I think it works for that. After that, I would say Rogue One. I think Rogue One is a more confident film than the prequels. Just the problem is the characters are not the most interesting characters in franchise. I think that's the problem. I think I will agree. Rogue One was okay for the first two acts. Like, it's not the most interesting film, but the third act is definitely the best part of the whole film. Like, don't you agree?
Yeah.
Like when we get the battle skill, like that's when the film becomes a whole new level. Like that. I think there's a lot.
Yep.
There's some good ideas there. It just needs a little more polish. Like just a little more.
Honestly, my favorite scene in Rogue One is where Vader makes his appearance. Because that was not in the original movie, wasn't it?
Well, Rogue One is take place well a little bit before New Hope, right?
I mean, specifically in the very first Star Wars movie.
Darth Vader's going to carry on the levels himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't really do that. He won't let the Sun do it. He just comes in behind them.
He's like, I will let you do it. You will do it.
But yeah, quite the Stone was in the first film, and then soon when they attacked the levels the first time, all very comedy. They do get their hits for the most part.
I know.
Okay, we
Yeah,
got
the joke of the stormtroopers suck at shooting their enemies is just hilarious.
I agree. Alright. This is where I get no controversy. I will say this. If we're talking about best film, like, what I think about, how the films should be, like, in general, like, how good they are,
Yep.
I will put Moving Sith right here. But if we're
Uh,
talking about, like, which ones do I like, watch out, we'll find a killer for this. Listen,
yeah.
I really do like Williams too. Alright, I admit it's not a great film. Honestly, it would be B right behind Rogue One. Maybe in front of Rogue One because at least Williams had noble ideas and noble interesting characters. But I think Rogue One, the last act kind of made the whole film kind of work.
Yeah.
Alright, after that, Empire Strikes Back, obviously, Technically, overall is the better film. Like let me clear that's the best of the whole franchise.
Empire, yeah.
Like, I think anyone knows about Empire, and honestly, if you haven't, go watch it. It's a great film.
Yep.
It's a good follow up. Definitely the
I
darkest.
have it on Blu-ray.
Definitely the second, if not the darkest film of the whole franchise. Like right alongside Women and shit. After that, here's the thing about Return of the Jedi. I'm not a big fan of the first act. Maybe not.
Especially with the Ewoks.
Well, no, I mean the first act with the Jabba Palace. Like honestly, I would just say
Oh, yeah.
it feels like a different film. Like it wasn't two different films. Like the first half is about wrestling Han, then the other half is we got to destroy the Death Star.
It feels like a TV show plot. Like a Power Rangers plot.
Like we got the subplot. Like that's the subplot.
Yeah.
And the actual film starts like 30 or 40 minutes into it. I will agree. Especially what they did with my kids Bola. But I would say definitely the second half. Now, even though I don't like the Ewoks, I would say this alone, the whole scene with the Emperor, this the Dawn one, old lady, I consider like the best of the franchise. I would just say that
Yep.
if I'm to designate the best of the good acts, Return of the Jedi would be the best one in my opinion. I'm just saying it has my favorite final, I guess, final battle or climax of the whole series.
Yeah,
So technically, it could go. So technically,
I
it
would
could.
agree.
So I could say it could go like this way or this. I
Yeah,
said
I think I could go between.
because I really like that final battle between with Luke, Vader, and Palpatine. I think the Dawn in general was the best part. And you know what? I also like the intensity of the space battle.
Also, I found that video I was talking about. So Palpatine needs Padme dead,
Yes.
but it's in the Lego version for the Skywalker saga.
Right. All right. Go on.
Because he doesn't want to do it himself. He doesn't want to kill Padme himself.
Well, I mean, of course, if he does it, then
So
people
then
have.
Dooku hires Jango Fett because Dooku doesn't want to do it. But then Jango hires another shapeshifter because he doesn't want to do it. And then the shapeshifter hires a robot
To do it.
to do the job.
Who then doesn't want to do it
And
himself?
then the robot fires the bugs
To do it, and
and
honestly,
they'll kill Padme.
I'm gonna be surprised if the bug gets you.
Sends a man, sends a shapeshifter, sends a robot, sends bugs
And
just to kill Padme.
then make it funny, and don't forget the bug. If it has Venom, will the Venom count as a different party in Jill at that point?
I don't know.
Okay, I would say to be fair, technically, I can understand Palpatine and Dooku not doing it because obviously, Palpatine can't do it for obvious reasons. Dooku, I mean, it probably makes sense for him to hire an assassin. So I guess we could blame Dingo for that one.
Yep.
Like Dingo, at least that's his fucking job. So I don't know on that point. But yeah, if I want to make I guess 6 or 7 films, this is how I'll make them. And I guess you want to throw in the Clone Wars. Clone Wars will be here.
Okay.
Rebels will be here. I want to like Rebels. There's some great parts, but then I think all about the show I think would be more here in my opinion. Bad Batch, I would definitely say A. The time where it goes up to S, like there's some really great parts in the Bad Batch. I do recommend that show. I did some of the what's it called in the shows when you got those shows where not much happens.
Filler episodes.
Yeah, the fillers is honestly definitely goes in A and even times at B. But the way good as like when we actually get to the actual storyline, the whole show, definitely S. And honestly, unintentionally, I think that show might have the best attackers in the Disney era of Star Wars. No joke, they might actually have the best one. I don't know, it's a funny kind of thing. And I guess Tales of the Jedi, I don't know, maybe A, Tales of the Empire B, Tales of the Underworld B as well. Though Tales of the I actually know I put them all in B. I think B would be a good choice. So. But anyway, yeah, that's my thoughts. I don't know, maybe I might do my own solid tier list another day. I mean, I might need to update it too. Definitely no, these films in general will definitely gonna get me get me on someone, give me some on, put me against some groups here. So I don't want to touch those. I don't want to get in a fight with people about that. But anyway, that's my view. Anyway, Joe, you got anything else to say?
I still enjoy this movie.
Same. As it is nice to watch that.
I think this movie was the movie that turned me into a fan. I honestly don't remember my very first time seeing it, or even if it was actually the very first movie that I've ever seen of the franchise. Like that could have been episode 4, the very first one, but I could be wrong. I don't remember that far back. But I remember watching this movie a lot
Same here all the
as a
time.
kid. I remember having it on a portable TV that I would bring when I would go to my dad's job when I was young.
Nice.
I would sit in my dad's office and I would have my headphones on and I would just watch the movie.
Yeah, no
I
problem.
literally remember watching Order 66 at my dad's job on my little TV.
Hey, it's one of the most famous scenes of the whole franchise for good reason.
Yeah, that I literally that's what I remember watching Order 66 at a young age.
It was getting fun.
Murder.
And by the way, it is actually fine. Look at new generation watch this film, and I still find the whole. Did he kill them? Did he help them?
Yep.
I mean, in some ways, is Skywalker okay after he got his limbs cut off? It's like watching a little kid watching Empire Strikes Back for the first time with the "I am your father" scene.
He's what?
I will say, I don't know if I told you this. This is the last time I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna end the stream because it's midnight. Anyway,
Yep.
did I tell you that I think some fans have started making their own cut of Revenge of the Sith, the ultimate cut?
I have not heard of that.
I want my the ultimate cut includes every scene in any Star Wars media that took place during the time of Revenge of the Sith,
Nice.
and I mean every scene. Anything that involves 066, Anakin, like Battle of Coruscant, all that. Was it? I think it includes, besides this film, it also includes the final four episodes of the Clone Wars, the Seeds of Mandalore. It also includes
Mm-hmm.
the 2D animation during the Battle of Coruscant. Then, not only
Oh,
that, it also includes Jedi Fallen Order. Then, it also includes the Bad Batch. And I believe it also includes, I believe the one of the episodes in Tales of the Empire as well.
nice.
Well over 4 hours. And honestly, I will be interested to see what a George Lucas 4 hours version of Ren Shit would be. I don't think it would be great, but you know what? I'd be interested seeing some of the ideas that he wanted to do.
Yep.
Oh, by the way, I don't know if you see the poster I have on stream, but yeah, you know what, probably silly. Just before we end this off.
Oh God, yeah. There were so many promotional posters for the movie.
Yes. What about the re-release one? I like that.
Oh, nice. I
Honestly,
think that's one of them.
yeah, that's the re-release poster. This is the wide one, and
Nice.
I want to I want to mess up the image here, but if you actually zoom in on Anakin's face, you can actually see him crying. I did that. I like that touch.
I'm actually zooming in. I can't. Oh, I can't. I can't really tell because it's pixelated, but I believe it.
But yeah,
I zoom in so much. He's got the Metal Gear Solid Snake eyes, the pixelated eyes.
yeah, you got to fix it anyways. But yeah, Revenge the Sith. You enjoying looking back at this film again?
Hell yeah.
Same here.
It's been a while since I've seen it, to be honest.
Hey, same here. Good seeing it again. Also, once again, one more console to the fun of it. There's there's Paul Kuhn and Kumbundy.
Oh yeah. Wait, what the what? Yo, what the heck? Why wasn't that it? Why wasn't Plug Coin like that in the movie? That's cool. That's like that's like if Star Wars did a crossover with Assassin's Creed.
And funny part is, I think they had that on in one of his toys.
Yo, that is sick. I've never seen that before.
Yes. And also, he was known for.
It's like a gauntlet, but with two lightsaber blades at the end, like Wolverine's claws.
Yes. Yes, it is. And also, he was another. It was another one as well. this is also another concept image of what Anakin could have looked like within the Sith right here.
Oh, if he didn't get torched.
No, no, that's one of his designs what he would want to look at in the film.
Okay, so Kylo Ren prototype.
I mean, I think that there's actually a concept toy of him that was made years ago.
Interesting.
So funny part is, so yeah, Kylo Ren was designed as a concept art of Anakin, which I actually think was a good design. I will admit, I don't think it works with Anakin in the film because I think besides the red lightsaber, I think he looks a little too much like a Sith Lord.
Yeah.
I think that would be no too much. Nas over top as the Mohawk, but I think it would be no too much for his kid at this point. I think it looks better just him having two like wolves. Well, actually, no. I think there is a concept art of Anakin wearing Count Dooku's cape.
Hmm.
You know what? Yeah, he wears Count Dooku's cape with Luke Skywalker's giant outfit from Return of the Jedi.
Nice.
I admit the cape doesn't really match the suit, but I get the
But
design.
it's a cape.
Yeah, yeah, I mean the cape did look good. Just I will admit, as we said away, I think it makes him no too much like a dark, a Sith. If I say that
A
he
Sith Lord.
a Sith Lord, yeah, yeah. Honestly, in my opinion, it will work a lot, but I can see him wearing that during the events of 066 and when he's going after the settlers, but not as a Jedi.
Yeah.
So, hey, anyway, Joe. Oh, and also, fun fact, he actually does kind of look like Paul Atreides from the Doom movies. I mean, from the Doom series with the whole cape and the dark outfit.
Wait, he looks like who?
Paul Atreides from Doom.
Okay.
I don't know. Paul Atreides, he wears a black, outfit, kind of native in the seas.
No.
I don't know. You could go look for
The
yourself.
character's not ringing any bells.
Paul from Dune.
Okay. You're right. He does look like Paul from Dune. Yeah, you're right.
And fun fact, Anakin was heavily inspired by Paul at times.
Also, I think they're making a third part now.
But it's not exactly part three because we got the whole, we got part one, part two did the whole first book. I believe it's
Oh, okay. So I guess the third movie is going to be the start of the second book.
it might be just the whole third book. I could be wrong. I haven't read it too much.
Wait, why the whole third book? What about the second book?
I mean, the second book. Okay, well, Dune was second.
The third movie will be so intense it skips an entire story.
We gotta skip it to get you straight to the
That's the
point.
beauty of it.
I know there's a lot of people saying that Phantom Menace would be the movie you can skip in the series, but I think a lot more people now are saying no, skip Attack of the Clones because Phantom Menace is the one where you get to see Anakin for the first time and also get introduced to Tatooine Palpatine.
Now this is pod racing.
Oh, and no fun. Okay, that's fun fact. I'm gonna say on. Fun fact. Yeah, there was actually a book that actually tells the whys of Palpatine where he first trained as a Sith, and him as a
The tragic tale of Darth Plagueis.
yes, when he first met Darth Vegas. And fun fact, do you know Palpatine was a kid, was a punk when he was a kid.
Uh,
And what I tell you, his dream as a kid was the pod race. No wonder he
oh my
liked it.
god, really?
Yeah, no wonder he liked Anakin. Like,
That's hilarious.
that was my dream. You will be my apprentice now.
Huh.
I don't. That was it. Anyway, Joe, besides all that, you got any lesson to say to you lovely people?
I really enjoyed going back to this movie. It's still one of my favorite sci-fi movies ever.
I'm saying. Same here. Right? With that, ladies and gentlemen, Sam said goodbye, and we'll be back here next time. So, till then, have a good night and take care.
Peace.